That's good. That's good.
In a podcast.
I still got to keep that muted because it's like, oh fuck, what the hell? Because for some, there we go.
Florida. Hello again, everyone. We're getting ready for exhibition baseball. Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays.
At least they have
Second
louder
time
radio.
In the last 4 days, Tigers have played some good ball so far this spring. They've got
that a good audio.
Today, we'll see three actually starting pitchers in this game. Jose Urania will start for the Tigers today, followed by Casey Mize, and then Julio Teheran's first appearance of the spring, an ex-Tiger.
That a good audio mix,
Tiger
or do you guys want me to turn it down a little
Get
bit, turn it up?
Toronto
You
Blue
know.
Jays. He was traded to the Blue Jays during last year's shortened season. Blue Jays and Tigers. Tigers beat the Blue Jays a couple of days ago.
All right, got my playback up. Let me check the audio.
There's a lot going on heading into the off day. This is the first week of play, and a lot of evaluations being made in the first week. An off day tomorrow, a time to assess where we are. We'll be talking about that throughout the game today.
All right, there we go.
Let
me check that.
Will be joining us as we
What's
talk
up, Andrew?
about some of the things that have been going on in camp and some of the notable performances so far in the first 8 days.
I think that's an all right mix
of games. Tigers and Blue Jays. Stay with us. We'll have the lineups, defensive alignments after this on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
Hey, what's up, Eduardo? What's up, Hayden? Happy Sunday. All right, I got to mute it now because it's a commercial break. What's up? What's up, guys? How is everybody this afternoon? Hopefully quite well. I'm doing well. Just ate a big old burger. Pretty nice. What's up, Space? The only issue with like eating like stuff like burgers though, and just generally all food anymore, is like having this giant mustache and giant beard combo. It's about a bitch. I gotta pretty much wash it after I eat every time. Pretty annoying. Not good, but at least there's baseball. Well, that's not. Hopefully your day gets better, Andrew. Hell yeah, Fish. That's good. Yeah, I seen that. It was like 50,000 and like 182 last I seen. You got all 4 Avengers movies on DVD. Oh, hell yeah, Hayden. Well, that's cool. That's a good birthday then, eh? What's up, Eric? What's up, Kendall? Isn't your pitcher one of the best in the league? Urena? Is Urena good?
Building healthy communities.
I don't know. Is he supposed to? What's up, that one guy? What up, Kevion? How is everybody? Good old Saturday afternoon, or Sunday afternoon, rather. Yeah, we beat you guys 8-2 last time. We beat the Blue Jays.
Blue Shield of Michigan.
Put that thing on them. Yeah, and this is a 9-inning game, by the way. This should be all 9 innings, per Jason Beck. I thought Urena was good. I don't know. I don't know much about him.
Every gallon of gasoline you find at the pump. Ethanol.
Urena had a great 2017, but he sucked the last few years. Okay. You guys are like 5 and yeah, we're 4-2 as well. So, what's up, Quinn? Quintero.
And learn where you can buy this smart, clean fuel at micorn.org.
Oh, that's fine, Kevion. If you don't like baseball, that's fine. They're not your streams, man. All right, so there's going to be like 10 seconds of music playing, and then I have to wait, then turn it back on, and blah, blah, blah. It takes a second.
To have you along for Tigers in Toronto Blue Jays. Yes, it is a little cooler here. Back in Michigan, you really don't want to hear about how
I shouldn't be the reason you're
Central
laggy.
Florida. It is a
I have no
day
lag
for
on my
baseball.
ends.
66 degrees as we get ready for exhibition baseball between the Tigers and Blue Jays. Game time weather is brought to you by Little Caesars, a family-owned company.
If you're lagging, that's not me because I'm on something that would lag if there's
wind
lag.
Today is out of the north. And if you look at the flags on top of the batters,
Should be a good audio mix because I'm going to, obviously, I'll talk over some of the game. Urena's pitching for the Tigers. Then there's Davis, Simeon, and Telez. Then Hernandez, Biggio, Grichuk, Kirk, Jansen, and Panic. No Guerrero Jr. That's interesting.
Today. And
it'll be cool. The Tigers have Mazaris making his
Florida,
debut.
The prevailing breeze
he's finally
is
ready to play, able to
on
go.
A windy day, that means look out. If anybody's getting the ball
in
the
Andrew.
air with anything behind it, you usually see a lot of home runs. I think today, unless it's a lefty pulling the ball.
Also,
to right
good
field,
news
home
for the
runs
Tigers
to left
is that
field and to center will certainly be
Victor Reyes will join the team sometime later this week. He should be playing games like by Wednesday or Thursday. He's fully with the team now. And Jonathan Scope got into the States. So Jonathan Scope is in America, and he's begun the intake process. He should be with the team in how long do they got to wait? Like 10 days, and then they can start doing shit? However long the intake process is, and then Scope's back. So our team should be, and then Nunez is really close to getting his green card stuff figured out to get over here. There's some complications, obviously, with COVID this year that are making it a nightmare for late signings to get figured out. Canadian, yeah, I've noticed there's a lot of if it's not the Blue Jays, Tigers are very popular in Canada.
So it's been a quick few days home and then
yeah, Fish. Yeah, you're a giant Royals fan, right, Fish?
He pitched 2 scoreless innings last night.
We'll have our fun times.
First really appearance of the spring. Tarek Skubal is very much pushing for a spot in this
Wrong
rotation.
fish, Shark. Wrong fish.
By all accounts.
Are you gonna watch NBA All-Star? I don't know, Hayden. I don't think so.
In his 2
I might watch it just to
3 strikeouts or a couple of strikeouts last night. Fastball up to 96. He's got a new splitter, and he has started to use that splitter.
God damn it, Fish.
Games and
Wrong fish,
really
Shark.
Like the action on it.
What's up, Wade?
A couple of interesting.
Sure, everyone leaves a like and everything. That'd be nice.
7 games,
I think there's only like 3 likes when I started the stream.
So far, very good pitching from the Tigers. The guys
Any Detroit and Buffalo teams. Yeah, I was gonna say, Eric. In Canada, Detroit and Buffalo teams seem really popular.
The Tigers on the
Tigers have a lot. Yeah, they do, Sean. A lot of depth.
Just solid production so far, but
no, not the same Fish. That's not the same Fish. Fish for Life is a different person.
Yesterday, they have drawn 39 walks.
Urena needs to smile. Nah, I like it when people don't smile in photos. You're from Tijuana, and it's a pleasure to say hello. And hey, what's up, man? I'm glad you're watching from Tijuana. I'm sure you have a little bit nicer weather than we have right now.
Scott Coolbaugh, A.J. Hinch have been emphasizing not drawing
yeah,
walks.
Man, thank you. I'm glad you're watching from down there. It's always interesting to see where non-American viewers are from.
Walks are a byproduct of better at bats. So
at least we have this back today. The actual good playback here, the MLB's thing. ESPN's is nice, but it doesn't show individual pitches.
Getting a start for the Tigers today. All the starts right now.
Casey, yeah, Royals fan,
usually 2
or the Boo Boo Chiefs fans. The team that blows Super Bowls fan.
Picked up in the offseason.
I hope Tehran can repeat his earlier days. Yeah, I hope Tehran looks good too. I'm quite curious to see how he plays.
Well, you know what? That's a
Buffalo, New York, Boston are all basically the teams Canadians cheer for. Besides the Toronto teams, and then you guys bloody cheer for your teams. You're all like the most loyal motherfucking fans to your Toronto teams. As soon as one pops up, you abandon. Like I could imagine Eric abandoning the Chiefs if Toronto got an NFL team. I don't know. His family are like diehard Chiefs fans. I don't know if that would happen. When are they going to start pitching? Davis having a good spring. It looks like 429.
Is this a guy that the Tigers will use his stuff a little differently so that he can get a little bit more swing and miss? You have to have a certain level of swing and miss.
Yeah, I'm excited, Wade. I'm excited to see how Jose does.
And it'll be interesting to see what Chris Fetter, Juan Nieves do with Jose Urena. Nieves was his pitching coach in Miami.
Oh.
And that's where he comes to the Tigers from. Jonathan Davis at the plate. The first pitch of the game is a fastball strike.
Hey, there we go. We're underway. 9 innings to go.
Underway. Here at Joker Martin Stadium.
What made you get into baseball? I liked it as soon as I seen it played when I was like 4. I've kind of always liked baseball. I never really watched it, but I kind of played like t-ball and things like that. And then when I was about 9, I started watching organized baseball.
On that pitch, down and into a right.
9 or 10. I don't remember what age. 1-1.
The defense for you, Castro on the left side, Harold at third, Willie
I would probably go to the games though if there was a Toronto team. Yeah, that makes sense, Eric. Yeah, I figured.
Fastball. Greg Garcia,
that's good, Eduardo.
Battling for utility infield spot at second base. And
the bullpen, I'm not too sure yet, Fish. I have no idea because I'm not sure who's going to be a starter and who's going to be in the bullpen. Because a lot of our bullpen guys, I feel like they're going to be guys who didn't make it as starters at this level. Because a lot of our pitchers are kind of like at a weird flux where if they go to AAA, they'll be far too good and they won't learn anything. Like a lot of our players are in a weird flux where if they go down to AAA, they're not going to learn anything and it's just like negative development. They're just going to hit 400, pitch like unhittable shit. And then when they go to they're not like exactly major league starters yet. So it's like a weird. A lot of Tigers are in a lot of very weird gray zones, I feel like. A lot of our young guys. The hitters will develop, but the pitchers, they kind of need to get bullpen work at the majors if they're not quite ready to start. So I'm not sure who's making the bullpen, who's going to be relievers, who's going to... Looks like we walked a guy. No, we got out. Cool. One away. I think the Jays are going to pick up a big starting pitcher at the deadline. I think so. You guys probably will need to. 4-3, you can sit, relax, and eat a hot dog.
But Ureña certainly a strong candidate to be in the rotation.
Yeah, radio should be faster than the stream. Yeah, I would imagine.
Swing and Marcus Semien.
I'm not too sure how the bullpen will be this year.
$18 deal in the offseason has strike one.
0-1 to Semien.
Boyd, Turnbull, Fulmer,
Price, Syndergaard. Yeah, guys like that.
Mize. Those are your top 6 probably.
0-2 quickly.
Going into spring, and I don't think anything has necessarily changed. Marcus Semien takes slider on the outside corner for a called strike. But Julio Teheran.
Football's funner to watch.
Was signed
funner to speculate about.
He'll be the third pitcher today. The 0-2. Swinging a shot past
Damn it.
Harold Castro into left field on an 0-2. Marcus Semien just ripped.
I don't know so much about Harold Castro sometimes. What up, Amir?
And he did not miss it. A sharp line drive single into
I did see an interesting debate earlier today.
Hinch,
what sport has the best athletes? And I immediately went to the NFL or football, and it's for a number of reasons. The first being the high entry of cost for sports like hockey kind of eliminate youth sports, right? So, like, you don't get the best of the best athletes playing hockey simply because it's so expensive for young kids to get into hockey. There's a cost barrier. So you kind of have to take hockey out, right? Like, they're great athletes, not to take like, they're all great athletes. Some of the best athletes play hockey. But it's also kind of a cost barrier, so there's very certain athletes eliminated. Very young athletes, very, not from the, well-to-do backgrounds. Then you look at basketball. Yeah, the NBA would be most people's first thought, and it's hard to beat, but it's not a good representation of everybody. The average NBA player is 6'6". Only 0.1% of the population is 6'6" or taller. So the NBA is kind of like they're the best of the tall athletes. Then you look to baseball. Baseball, we love baseball, right? It's the best. But all you need is good. If you have great hand-eye coordination, you can look like Bartolo Colon and play baseball for a very long time. All right, that's very honest. Let's be very honest about our game. They're very good hand. They have some of the best hand-eye coordination on the planet. Baseball players do, but now they only had one, so they got the runner gets to second, 2 down runner at first. But so then I look at football and soccer. Very low cost of entry. There is representation at every size, every build. Anybody can really just start playing. So to me, it seems like football would have the highest because there's also a degree of like using your hands, upper body more than you do in then soccer, where it's more like running, endurance based. I feel like football just, to me anyway, the NFL would have the best athletes simply based on all of those qualifications. Like, anybody can get there, so there's like any size of person. Whereas in the NBA, it's very rare. I think 71 to 76% of the league is 6'6" or taller.
Teoscar Hernandez at the plate.
Yeah, and then you got baseball guys.
Loaded Blue Jays lineup. We didn't see Teoscar Hernandez the other day.
Do I like hockey? No, I don't like hockey. It sucks.
1-1. In his time in the major leagues.
But I do recognize it's a real sport. Anyone who doesn't is stupid.
That was 16 home runs, not even 200.
House league is $1K a year, $10K. Yeah, $10,000 a year for hockey. Like, for example, football is like $100 for the whole year. And for the most part, if you don't got the money and you want to play pee wee football and you don't have the $100 to play, they'll just waive it anyway. They're just like, all right, you can play. 1-1.
A lot of ground balls.
One on.
And a lot of
or runner at second, one out. There are 2 out here. Top first.
Low and inside. And that's when he's at his best, using that power sinker. But again,
that's not even a bias. It just, hockey would be more in the conversation, I would say, just because the way hockey is. And soccer would be too. I have soccer as the second best.
And
I hate these sports, by the way, but hockey has such a high entry of cost. Like you eliminate a large number of athletes right away. 2-1 for Hernandez at the plate.
On the left side, 2-1. Fastball powers Teoscar Hernandez in. He has to jackknife out of the way. Blue Jays.
I'll never call soccer games. They suck. Soccer and hockey are so fucking boring. I can't stand it.
Spring training.
If you can coach any major league team, the Tigers, and because they're my favorite team.
Blue Jays across the front.
And we win many World Series if I was a coach.
Overshifted infield defense, 3 to the left.
God damn, it's 3-1.
Ball in. Those last two just kept moving off the plate inside, and on the 3-1 pitch, Teoscar Hernandez draws.
So we walked him ball 4. Not good. Not good. They didn't upgrade the count right.
Tigers and Blue Jays.
Biggio's up. That's not a good sign. This kid can hit.
Florida, the Tigers, the last team left in Central Florida. All the other teams have moved to the coasts.
And I live in Michigan, so I wouldn't have to move.
This year, the Tigers aren't making any trips.
There's a whole bunch of things, just be easiest.
Geographic area.
2 on, 2 out. Kind of a messy first inning so far for Urena. Or Urena, or whatever fucking.
Part of the trio of youngsters leading this offense with the veterans. Biggio takes a pitch low and in.
This kid's all over the plate.
All the youngsters were here the other day.
Baseball has so many day games. Yeah, especially in spring training. There's most of the yeah.
Great plate discipline and still some
well, spring training would be nice. It'd be nice to get down to Florida for February and shit.
Shoulder, a waggle of the bat kind of over the top of his batting helmet as he waits for the pitch. A 1-0 fastball low and outside. So mostly
2-0. God damn it.
So far for
I should be their general manager, bro. On a fantasy team the other day, I traded Anthony Santander, Sonny Gray, and Xander Bogaerts for Mookie Betts, Walker Buehler, and Tim Anderson. That wouldn't be doable in real life, though.
Hernandez with the walk. Tigers shift 3 to the right against Biggio, the lefty. 2-0.
2-1. Good pitch.
Fastball right by him.
That's a good move, but I don't think you could pull that off in real life, man.
Tigers shift.
It would be one hell of a goddamn trade if you were able to do that.
So far, generally, when they have shifted against a lefty, the shortstop, Willie Castro, or whoever's at short, just joins the second baseman and first baseman on the right side, and that's the case.
Yeah, no, it's a good move.
Willie Garcia.
Day games are the best. Love watching baseball, and I should be
Castro,
working.
Greg
Oh, yeah, Fish, and it's Sunday, so, nothing wrong with that on a Sunday.
Low and outside. 3-1 on Biggio. He walked Teoscar Hernandez on a 3-1. Joe West is our home plate umpire today. Veteran crew, Les Diaz,
baseball.
Mark Wegner, and Hunter Wendelstedt working the bases, and they rotate through the course of a game.
Well,
sets.
Sonny Gray is
Simeon at second, takes a long look at Simeon.
The worst.
Finally just steps off. Outfield is playing shallow. They're
not expecting
the wind right now. They know that it's going to be very difficult to get a ball out today. Jacoby Jones very shallow and toward right center, out in center field. Grossman shallow and left.
Wind must be blowing
Biggio
in.
Swings and fouls a 3-1 fastball out of play.
3-2
back
full.
Third base side.
Which means everybody's going to be on the run on this
Limited
pitch.
Capacity here at Joker Marchant Stadium.
We got a full count.
But I'll tell you one thing. Every day that
I named my
berm
fantasy
has been
baseball
full.
team 50 Shades of Sonny Gray.
Marked off some
Wow, Eric,
rectangles that are
you're really
all socially
creative. I
distanced
bet you're
apart.
the only person
And
that
every one
came
of
up
those
with
little
that.
rectangles on the berm is filled every game. Just
See if they're on the run.
Fans back in the stands. 3-2, runners go outside. He walked him.
God damn it. Can you imagine if they didn't go? And a manager was like, we're going to try a new version of baseball. You're never going to know what's going to hit you. We're going to play unsituational. We're going to fucking, we're going to bunt with the bases loaded and shit. You're never going to see us coming.
But they've been very tough to hit so far. Just 36 hits allowed.
What's up, Dre? How's it going, man?
51 innings coming in.
Yeah, Eric's really rigid. No, I'm just kidding, Eric. I think the name's funny.
Is the veteran Wilson Ramos out to have
Who's up?
Word with Jose Urena.
Yeah, hell yeah, Dre. Welcome back. Welcome back. Grichuk?
For the Blue Jays.
Grichuk?
Tigers roughed up the Blue Jays the other day. The Blue Jays took the early lead, and then the Tigers came back.
Bases loaded, 2 away. This is getting ugly. 2 walks and a hit here this inning.
Tigers will shift 3 to the left side. Randall Grichuk at the plate. He's getting the start in right field today. And it's a soft ground ball to short. Willie Castro will grab it, throw to first, and a strike over to Torkelson.
There we go.
Grichuk fell across the bag.
Hey, we get out of the jam. There we go.
It is out number 3, and Tehran Urania, with a little bit of wildness, works out of a jam of his own making.
Boy, that was ugly. All right.
Easy ground ball out. We go to the bottom.
So it'll be a commercial break. I'll unmute it as soon as it comes back on. It'll be Grossman, Mazzara making his Tigers debut, and Willie Castro for the Tigers. So Grossman, Mazzara, Castro, Willie, and yeah, bottom of the first coming up. How'd you piss off Google? The other day I also traded Teoscar Hernandez, Eloy Jimenez, Zach Gallen, and Framber Valdez Jr. for Bryce Harper, Charlie Blackmon, Jose Barrios, and Corbin Bernes. You're not a fan of Mazzara? I don't know what to think of Mazzara. I don't know much about him. Damn, the Google moderator team took you out? Is anyone else going live? I don't know. There's probably tons of people live on YouTube. I don't know everybody's. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure there's like thousands of people streaming right now on this platform. Probably close to millions, man. Probably. Yeah. Mazzara sucked. Oh shit.
31st, save big on America's
Still a
most
commercial
expensive
break,
line
by
of
the way.
hybrid vehicles, like $750.
One home run. Oh shit, dude, really? We need home run hitters. By the way, this game for radio, if you're looking for it, it's 97-1 the ticket. It looks like it's Detroit 97-1. So
Let's go places.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein.
game will be on in just a second. I think it'll be like this Bernstein commercial, then it'll be like, and then it'll be like some hard rock, and then it'll be on. Yeah, Andrew is just straight ripping people off, though. It's hilarious. He's getting good moves, though. But yeah, we got, Mazzara from the Sox.
This game brought to you in part by Northville Lumber, the official lumber yard of the Detroit Tigers radio network. No
good
score.
Turn. I turned it on right at the right time.
Urania, but he works out of a
Grossman, Mazzara, and Castro, Willie to lead it off. Let's get some runs here. Eat up on these
first inning
Blue
scoreless. The
Jays.
Tigers now get ready to face 29-year-old native of Brentwood, Tennessee.
Exactly, Hayden. A lot of guys were bad last year. He's about to hit 25, 30 home runs, hit 700.
Robbie Grossman has been in the leadoff spot each of his 5 starts. First pitch, fastball. He swings and fouls it back to the screen. Robbie Ray, originally drafted by the Washington Nationals, and the Tigers.
Got to take advantage of the moves you can make, though. It's good idea.
Briefly,
I'd rip him off too if I could.
that was part of a 3-team.
Have a good
deal
day,
where the
Shark.
Tigers
I'll
also
probably be
got
live
Shane
later
Green
tonight,
from the Yankees.
maybe.
3-team deal with the.
I don't know yet.
Diamondbacks.
Haven't really decided if I will go live.
Gregorius went to the Yankees in that deal. That was back in 2014.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's really hard. Like,
Some very
Yelich
good
hit
years in
terribly
Arizona.
last year, and he's a great hitter. So
Strike 2 pitch to Robbie Grossman, low and inside, and then has run into some problems in recent years. He's never
1
been a
and
guy
2?
who threw a ton of strikes, but the walks have really been a problem in recent years.
So
Traded
1-2 is the
to
count, I believe.
Toronto, and made 4 starts for them down the stretch last year from Arizona.
Yep.
Lefty into his motion, the 1-2.
Oh, it's Robbie Ray
Low.
pitching?
Terrific
Is this former
discipline
Tiger
in the
Robbie Ray?
at-bats.
Yes, it is. We
Tigers
used to have
hitters
Robbie
so
Ray
far.
in
And
Detroit.
it's
I know
been
who Robbie Ray
The
is.
veterans, and it's been the youngsters.
If I remember, we did have him, correct?
Purdue has been drawing walks.
What's up, Mr. Raider?
Green has drawn.
No,
a
I
few
didn't
walks.
watch UFC last night.
Trips to the plate.
2-2 count.
Grossman batting from the right side against the lefty. The 2-2, fastball high and away.
3-2.
And I say discipline at bats. It just looks like Tiger hitters are doing exactly what.
I don't remember when we had him, but it was quite a little while
Go
ago.
up looking for walks.
You're still at
Just
the
make sure that
hospital.
you're swinging
That's
at
no
pitches
good.
You can do damage on. Fastball high.
Hey, Amir,
And
guess
falling
what?
Behind 0-2, Robbie Grossman draws a walk.
Walked
We
him.
have
Ball
seen
4. Hell yeah, there we go, Grossman.
many
Good eye.
Tigers
Good at
hitters.
bat. Good
This
at
is
bat.
walk number
Amir,
40.
Anonymous is back.
Drawn in 51 innings.
Anonymous survived
Many
whatever
taking
the hell
close
happened to
pitches.
him. He's
And it's
apparently he
been
said he
really
got hit in the head
impressive.
by a
See
bullet
some of the quality of
and
the at-bats.
was in a vegetative state or had to be
Doesn't
put into a coma,
necessarily
but he was
mean
able to wake up from it
Gonna
all.
Make opposing pitchers
so
throw a
it's
ton
2014.
of
Oh, thank you.
pitches.
Okay,
If you
okay.
look at what
That's
Astros
what I
teams
thought.
did under
Mazzara's
A.J.
up.
Hinch. They drew a lot of walks, but they were usually bottom 5.
Nuz
in terms
messaged
of
you on
how many
Instagram
pitches they
about it?
saw
I bet you
in
he's
plate
terrified.
appearances. What it means is they were following
Tigers
the plan
getting more.
of
Yeah, the
attacking
Tigers have a
pitches
great
that
eye
they
lately,
do
Sean. I
damage.
really like that about the Tigers.
Laying off
They're
pitches that
they're
they
very patient at the plate.
Well, here's
Come on,
Nomar
Mazzara. Yeah.
Mazzara.
One thing
breaking
we
ball
signed
away
Grossman
from
to a
Robbie
10
Ray.
mil 2-year deal. but we did not sign Eddie Rosario. We signed a 1-year, $8 million deal for the Indians. I like Grossman. He had a breakout 2020, but I'd rather. I think it's because Grossman has like a weirdly high trade value with another 1 year, $5 million attached to it. So like we could trade away a guy like Grossman for with a good contract next. It's a tradable contract. It feels like.
Telling us that in his first start, 26.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
25 strikes. Now, I believe
Rob Tigers traded Doug Fister for Steve Lombardi, Robbie Ray, and Ian Crow. Yeah, I know.
25 of 26.
2014. Yeah, I know.
Strikes. But if that's the case, you can see why he wanted to.
That's probably what they need to do, Raider. You're at the hospital.
Walker might be a miracle.
Yeah, I know, Andrew. I know.
It's hard to get a guy who's had a tough time throwing strikes for 3 years now, covering.
Not a single one of them people turned out to be worth it.
Turn them around.
Yeah, Embiid and Simmons. Yeah, they might have exposed to COVID. Wow, it's 3-1 right now.
200+ innings. It just means you're generally not going to get much more than.
Yeah, that sucks for you, dude. Yeah, that sucks for you, bro.
Throw that many pitches. Mazzaro waiting the 2-1.
3-1 now, bitch.
Low.
No outs here.
He's not getting squeezed. It doesn't look
Runner
like
first.
From Joe West. Tigers are just taking some close pitches. Nomar Mazara is an intriguing addition to this Tigers roster.
Everyone's telling me he sucks, though. I don't know what do they mean by intriguing.
Lefty on lefty matchup, waiting on a 3-1 on the way, swinging a high foul.
Yeah,
foul
ball,
play,
3-2,
well
full
back
count.
Third base side.
Payoff pitch coming up.
Mazara debuted at 21 with the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, it was a barber. Yeah, exactly. They was getting their hair cut. It was all a weird situation.
Solid
Hilarious.
seasons in the major leagues, but never that one kind of breakout year that they thought.
I just think that whenever we get rid of players, they excel on other teams. Suarez, Ray, Castellanos. Well, we knew Nick was going to be good. He was good on Detroit. He just didn't want to play here anymore.
Season. The 3-2. Low and away.
Ball 4. 2 on. No out.
Back-to-back walks to start the first inning.
Good start for the Tigers.
Mazzara's not
Castro
the most
up.
disciplined.
See, that's
hitter.
what I like to see, dude. Even Mazzara has a better eye. There's something Detroit's doing that they're taking pitches, and it's very smart this year. I credit that entirely to the new coaching staff. Very exciting to see things like that.
Danny Jansen behind.
I've never seen Detroit walk like this
before. He goes out to have a
before.
word with Robbie Ray. Set the defense for you for the Blue Jays. Biggio at third.
JT Realmuto.
He's going to be playing second.
Then we're good to go. If the Tigers had signed JT Realmuto like I said we should have and just paid him a shitload of money.
Second, Rowdy Tellez is at first. Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, Ray walks a lot of guys. That's his problem, Amir. Yeah, he's a good strikeout guy, but he walks a lot. Typical strikeout guys, though. A lot of the high strikeout guys, fucking.
These outfielders for the Blue Jays.
They usually they also give up home runs and walk a shitload of guys.
They're playing as shallow as you would normally see.
Yeah, JT Realmuto would have been perfect. That would have been our only issue.
Run on third in less than 2 outs.
That's
how shallow the outfield is right now because of the.
Would have been an interesting move.
That is just killing anything.
Yeah, Sean, that's what I mean. Like 0-2 to walking, or being in full counts and walking. 1-2 to full count and
2
walking.
out, nobody out, no score. Each starting pitcher has now walked 2 for Robbie Ray. It's the first 2 hitters. The strike 1.
DeGrom is so good. It sucks that he's not. Yeah, DeGrom. Amir's like, I'd like DeGrom.
Jansen on the ground behind home plate. Good start for
I'd like to get. I think Tigers could use a really good catcher.
Bombed a home run here in Lakeland, deep to right center.
Exactly, Michael. I think that's 100% on coaching this year.
Pittsburgh.
Whether it be Hinch or the hitting coach he brought in, or a combo of both of them, it's very evident.
Middle of the infield, that's Simeon and Panic in double play depth. Grossman, short, cautious lead at second base.
You think the Mets? I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on with Lindor. He's his contract. He wants so much money.
Fly ball right field. This is deep, going back.
That's gone
to the corner. He won't get there. One hop up against the wall right field. Grossman around third. He will score. They will hold.
They try not to spoil Andrew.
Willie Castro with another extra base.
You can literally hear where I'm at the game, so don't do that.
Double.
There's a very one strict rule with these sports streams. I would not recommend spoiling any part of the game.
Field where the ball looks like it will travel today to right.
Oh yeah, we just went up 1-0. Runners at second and third.
And he had no chance as that ball went into the right field corner. He kind of sliced it.
Oh, you're good, Andrew. Just letting you know. Yeah, try not to spoil, man. We're all listening to the game here. We don't need you to spoil the good part.
Cabrera steps to the plate. They're going to keep Grichuk shallow.
What's up, Trevor?
Right
You're
field.
good,
That's
Andrew.
the
You're good,
one
buddy.
Spot where you might think an outfielder
Yeah,
would
that was
normal
good.
depth.
By the way, if there wasn't wind blowing in hard
Strong
from
breeze
like,
blowing in
oh, you're
from
good,
left
Andrew. You're
field.
good. There was wind blowing in, so that
Shifts to
knocked
the
that.
right
That
when
was
Miguel
gone
at
if
the
it
plate,
wasn't a windy
infield
day.
back.
So that should have been
First
out.
pitch, line drive into the screen.
Foul ball.
Down the right field.
Yeah, they are,
line.
Kenny. Yeah, they are. They're doing great, man.
Miguel clearly trying to go
Miguel
to the
Cabrera
right
up.
side. He can do that with the best of them.
I'll be quiet for his at bat. What's up, Trey?
With the infield back, you know he's trying to do one thing: drive that ball probably toward the right center field.
No outs, second and third.
Whether it's on the ground or in the air, but at least get that run home. 1-0 Tigers are in the first. Nobody out. Runners at second and third. Swinging a foul back to the screen again.
0-2. I agree, Amir, but I think he's ring chasing. So
quickly falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes. You can hear Robbie.
you can
Ray
run. You can run in two. You could drive in two if you
deliveries
get
on
a
the
get a
fastball,
hit
trying
here,
to get a little
blackout.
extra. It's a 93 to 95 mile an hour fastball.
Who's at third? Who's at second right now? Castro has wheels, so he can get around.
Ray works way over on the first base side of the rubber.
No, it
Leans
is,
in,
Andrew.
glove
You're
on
right.
the right knee, a blue glove for Robbie Ray. Ball behind the back, gets the sign and sets. The 0-2, swinging a tap foul. Grunting as he releases almost every fastball. That was up to
Hilarious.
97 miles an hour for Robbie Ray.
Ooh, whenever he pitches.
He's going to be counted on to help
Castro?
lead
Yeah, I
this
think so.
Blue Jays
Yeah, I think so.
rotation.
Willie Castro? Yeah. I think he's going to be our shortstop or second baseman. Whatever. Shortstop probably, yeah.
Starters.
He seems to just be getting better and better every time I see him.
But he is injured right now.
Yeah, they did, Trey. Yeah, they
Pretty
did.
decent rotation. The 0-2.
Another foul ball.
Swinging a little tap foul. Kicks off to the left. Miguel just 4 at bats so far this spring. 1 for 4. That was an RBI double.
Be nice to see him get another little
Blue
knock
Jays
here.
the other day. Again, infield back, outfield shallow because of the wind.
Still biggest question,
and
back
shaded
end of the
toward right
bullpen.
center.
Yeah, that makes sense, Trey. That makes sense. Most teams are back
Ray's
end
working
bullpen.
very deliberately. Gets the sign from Danny Jansen, who's setting up inside. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Fastball
Buck.
got him inside.
Miggy went
A
down.
slider, a hard slider at 89. Down
Good
and
pitch.
in.
Really
Miguel
good pitch right there.
strikes
Based
out.
on where that landed, that's a beautiful pitch.
For the first out. Here in
Let's
the
hope
first
Springer
inning, that
doesn't
brings
need
up
his.
Wilson
Oh, fucking
Ramos.
Eric.
It's mostly fastball
Yeah, it's all right.
slider for Robbie Ray.
Yeah, Michael, exactly. His lazy swing is still good. That was a really good pitch by Robbie Ray. Hello, Jeremy. What's up, man? Yeah, Willie had a RBI double there.
Made 6 starts
Now
in
up is Wilson
2014. That
Ramos.
was the year they traded for him.
Why would I need to yell the
Tigers
pitchers?
ended up trading Robbie Ray away to the
I don't
Arizona
like the Blue
Diamondbacks.
Jays. Why would I care
Ramos
about anything to do with
swings and
your team
misses.
cheating? Weird.
They got him in the Doug Fister trade.
Weird
on
take,
the
Eric.
3-team deal. That's the one
I
that
have nothing to
netted
do with
Shane
your Blue
Green.
Jays, Eric, so I don't
from the
understand that
Yankees.
at all.
That was the big return for the Tigers when Didi Gregorius went to.
Yeah, Trey, I don't understand what
fastball
he's
off the
even
plate
saying.
inside. So originally, Tigers picked him up when they traded Doug Fister to the Nationals, and then traded him away.
Oh yeah, Kenny, that's good, man.
Just a year later.
1-1.
Ramos is 3 for 7 with a home run this spring. The 1-1, swinging a foul to the screen.
Just let everyone know there will be 3 games on
made
Fox
Robbie Ray
Detroit's. Oh hell yeah,
23
Young,
pitches
hell
here
yeah.
in the
I'll have
first
links so everybody can watch those for the game.
Chris McCoskey
The
of the
US
Detroit
TV
News
Go.TV will be very good for that, by the way.
joining us in the
Very,
middle
very
innings
good
today.
for that. Fox
Appreciated
Sports.
all the
I watch Undisputed and
writers
shit on
who
that
cover the Tigers,
on US
joining
TV
us on a
Go.
rotating basis through the spring.
1 and 2.
My partner Jimmy Price back in Detroit, resting up, staying healthy. He'll be ready for opening day. The 1-2, swing
Right
and
around
miss.
then, Trey.
That's quite a bounce back
Fuck.
from Robbie Ray.
2 down.
He doesn't throw
Good
many
pitching by
changeups.
goddamn
That
Robbie Ray. He
changeup
came back hard on that
away
one.
At 90.
Detroit pitcher right
They
now,
get
probably
Ramos. So
Spencer
back-to-back
Turnbull.
Strikeouts. Cabrera
Yeah,
on the
probably
slider.
Turnbull
Ramos
right now.
might have been a slider
Yeah,
down.
Turnbull. Yeah, probably.
Strikes out. That leaves it up
But
to
the young
Spencer
young
Torkelson.
guys, we have so many young guys. It'll probably very soon be Mize.
Spencer's 0 for 4 so far this spring.
I'd rather
The number one
Miggy stuck
pick
in the
in last
spring
year's
because
draft,
last year he
all
raked
eyes
in
on
spring
him,
training, then started out. Yeah, I don't mind
Hinch has been
Miggy
asked about
starting
him a
out slow,
lot, of
Sean.
course.
I'd rather see him work through the kinks now.
Very impressive how he carries himself day to day.
Damn, Trey's out here roasting the
First
Blue
pitch.
Jays.
Ooh, that's a good curveball.
Do you think the Tigers will
Called
make a big
strike.
signing next offseason since the free
He's
agent
kind of a
listing will
quiet
be low?
kid, and
I don't know.
he just goes about his business.
You like Screwball
A
down?
little
For
chat
sure.
with him early about
I don't know if we need to make
all
any
eyes are on
signings.
you.
I think
You're
the
number
Tigers
one
are kind of
overall
loaded
pick.
other than the catcher
He
position.
said, really
Again,
easy
if
kind of
maybe
kids
we'll
just
be in the
don't
catcher
really
market.
need
I don't
probably
know.
even have
But
that conversation with.
not really, man. I
asking
don't think we need
questions.
anything.
He's trying to
If this
learn
team
from the
develops the way
veterans.
it's supposed to,
And he's just working hard.
Do we
Torkelson
need to
takes a strike,
sign
no balls
anybody?
and 2 strikes. Robbie Raisman
This isn't good.
97. Couple of
I'll be
times
quiet
now
for the
with
rest of the Torques
fastball.
at bat.
Boy, the wind, you can see it whipping around the infield on the uniforms of the players, the umpires. Torkelson behind 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a foul. Man, Robbie Ray is grunting. You don't hear this very often.
Dingler a good
On
catcher?
every
Maybe.
single
I hope, man.
fastball that he is letting fly.
Oh, you're fine, Luke. Hey, I hope you're right.
98 on the
I would really
fastball.
like to have a good catcher so we don't have to fucking pay a shitload of money for one. But I have a feeling we're just going to have to wind up
2
biting the
walks
bullet
and
and paying
double
for a
produced
catcher.
Run, but now
We
runners
can't
at second
find
and third,
them.
2
We
outs.
just
Spencer
seem to not
Torkelson
be able to
trying
find them.
Add on the 0-2. Swinging a fly ball left field, deep down into the corner. Long run for Hernandez, and that ball will go foul.
Damn it.
And I would love to hear from Spencer Torkelson.
Damn it,
after
dude.
the
I think
game.
that made it over the fence,
If he
too.
felt he got
I
all
think
of
that
that
would have been,
one,
if
because
it would have
it
just been a
seemed
little
like
straighter,
he
I think
did.
he just hit his first home run.
And it was 40
God
feet
damn
shy
it.
of the wall.
Is why would,
and
wait, what, was
left.
Robbie not looking
And the
good?
wind, I think, also pushed it foul.
I thought at first Jake Rogers
it
was our
seemed
future
like
catcher, but I'm
he hit
yeah, I'm
that
not sure,
ball
Young.
well.
Jake Rogers
And if
is
he did,
bad. He's a good base
that's a
runner, and he
sign
seems
that-
all right defensively.
I'm not sure anybody.
But boy, oh
can
boy,
hit
he
one
can't hit
out
at
to
all.
left
Like, he cannot
today.
hit.
The flags are standing straight out on top of the batter's eye, indicating a breeze.
Dan Fitzpatrick.
easily
Oh, Ryan
in the
Fitzpatrick
15
is
to 20
retiring?
mile-an-hour range in gusts.
Fitzmagic is
Going a
hanging
little
up the
bit
magic, huh?
1-0
Damn.
Tigers, still runners at second and third, now 2 outs.
I guess we're all on the
Waiting another
Fitzpatrick
0-2
pack
pitch.
tonight.
Fifth pitch of the at-bat on the way. High and tight.
1-2.
Torkelson raises the hands up out of the way.
R.I.P.
How
Bozo.
Torkelson described it. You know, this is his comfort zone. He talked about being comfortable in camp, but he said, when I step in that batter's box, you know, a
Meanwhile,
few
fucking
thousand
Breeze is
at-bats
going to
in
try
my
and wheel it out
career
there.
playing baseball, that's where I'm comfortable. That's where I know that I can do some damage. He always has that comfort zone in the batter's box. 1-2 is popped
Yeah,
up
they say
foul.
more
That's
likely
when
he
you go
will
out and
retire
play.
instead of playing for the
Down
Broncos.
the right field
Damn.
line is giving Robbie Ray a battle.
Another foul ball. Candelario,
In summer camp for
Paredes,
the Tigers
Castro,
last spring.
Torkelson, Jacoby
For
Jones,
last summer.
Reyes, Riley
Down
Green,
the
and Jake
alternate training
Rogers.
site, and for
That's more than
all the
likely what we're
negatives
looking
of
at.
having no minor league games, he certainly felt like.
But I don't know about Jake
it was an
Rogers as
upgrade
the
for him,
future.
going from facing college pitchers to facing, as he put it, guys taking classes while pitching, to guys who are doing this for a living and they're 25,
Exactly,
26 years old, and they've got a little bit more experience. The 1-2. Swing and a miss.
I know, Amir. It would have been
Fastball
cool to
got
see
at
him.
97.
Fuck. We struck out. All right, we
30th
score a
pitch
run,
of
though.
The inning. Torkelson strikes out. Robbie Ray has some command issues.
So that'll be the end of the first. That was a very long first inning for the two teams that are playing. But anyway, we'll go to the bottom of the top of the second, rather. Sorry, we're the home team. Tigers have been away for a second. Top of the second coming up after the commercial break. I'll unmute it. Kirk, Jansen, and Panic. Kirk, Jansen, Panic do up here against, I think they're still going to let Urena pitch. I think they're doing 2-2-2 with the 3 starters. So, yeah, 9-inning game. Yeah, Jeremy, it wasn't any good. We got K'd 3 times to end the inning. Yeah, that was a long inning. Yeah, they're doing 9 today. Yep, I think they're doing 9. Fitzmagic plus equals Super Bowl.
Hope won't solve it.
Magic and Belichick equal. That'd be pretty funny. No, it just seems like it sounds like he's gonna retire.
Millions in resources.
He is getting old. What is he, like 36, 37? Yeah. I think it's going Urena, Mize, and Turan pitching Young. I think they're each gonna do 2 innings, I believe. Kurt Jed said panic. Andrew. Supposed to be coming in today. It's a pool for my dog to hopefully help her cool off with this. Oh, a doggy pool. Hell yeah, Trey.
UWM is one of Crane's coolest places
He is
to
38.
work. And
Yeah,
one of
he's
Fortune
old, dude.
Magazine's
Yeah, he's 38 years old. He's old as shit. You're not supposed to play it in the NFL past like 35. If you're playing past 35, you're on borrowed time. In my opinion, like guys like Brady, Breeze, Roethlisberger, all these dinosaurs. And you know, I like Brady, but you know, they're getting old. They're on borrowed, risky fucking time. One bad hit and they could break entirely. That's that. Past 35, you're risking it. All right, give it about 6 seconds and I'll unmute it again because it's a commercial break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alejandro Kirk, Danny
Look at that
Johnson,
timing.
Joe Panic to face
What up, Chase?
Urania in the first. Each
One
starting
of my
pitcher
fantasy
with
teams is
some
named Soto Maro
command
Dog
issues.
91 Wong.
The ground ball guy gets out of a bases loaded jam with the
Oh
ground
yeah, Andrew,
ball.
that's funny.
The more power arm who gets a lot of swings.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
misses
mean.
gets out of
Yeah,
his
Amir,
jam
anyone who
after
retires
giving up a
past
run
35,
by
I'm just
striking
like, yeah,
out the
they were
side.
old. That's what
Pretty
the
impressive.
retirement made sense. They went, I'm really
Ray was
old. I'm
letting it all fly,
good.
and everybody in the ballpark could hear it too on every single fastball with that grunt as he released it. He ended up throwing 30 pitches.
So yeah, they're still pitching out Urena. It sounds like they're gonna go 2-2-2 for everybody.
In the first inning. See if he can work a little cleaner second. Alejandro Kirk, one of the top prospects for the Blue Jays.
He got out of a bases loaded jam in the first.
Today. Takes a fastball low and outside.
Yeah, exactly, Trey. You got to do what you can
no
for it to help them out.
evidence yet that the Tigers have done much. Ooh, a pitch up and in, and it clipped.
Back to catchers
Alejandro
Avila.
Kirk.
Oh shit.
Couldn't tell if it clipped him by
He's the secret weapon to winning a World
arm
Series,
or
Alex
jersey.
Avila.
Either way, hit by the pitch.
That should be the
drops his
favorite.
bat and heads down to first.
Can't wait for April 1st, opening day, and April Fool's Day. Yeah, I know the Tigers play. The Tigers have the opening game too against the Indians. We're gonna get the shit kicked out of us.
Fastball up. He does not throw that pitch much.
This MLB
Again,
21
he's
about to
mostly
drop, dude. I don't care about MLB
fastball
21. It's a bullshit game and it sucks. I wouldn't advise getting it because the people who make it are a bunch of lying bitches. And they said, hey, we're going to put this on computer because we're good people. And then all of a sudden, like at the last 10 seconds, they went, fuck all you computer people who really want to play the show. Fuck you guys. So they're a bunch of lying bitches. I wouldn't purchase their product. It's probably garbage. It's probably not any good. I would imagine MLB 21 is worse than Madden,
in those 600
in
plate
my opinion.
appearances, he's at 208. He's drawn quite a few walks and hit 22 home runs. Right-handed batter, spreads
wanna
out,
play
knees
the
bent, bends at
show.
the waist, kind of hangs out over the plate. Another fastball.
One thing that
from
scares me
Urania
about the
gets
Indians,
the
yeah, Shane
call
Bieber's
from
really
home plate
good.
umpire
Yeah,
Joe
they're
West.
scary, and
Now
they just
2-1
beat us.
on Danny
2-1 is
Jansen.
the count.
So 2 walks, a hit batter.
I don't
and a
like
single
Transformers
on the first
movies.
7 batters for Toronto.
Read that
against
for on
Urania.
opening day.
3 infielders loaded on the left side.
I would
Castro,
love to
Castro,
play the
Greg
show. Trust
Garcia,
me.
the 2-1
Don't. I would
pitch.
literally
Third.
stream it all day long. I'd do like 8-hour the show streams of playing Road to the Show.
Casey Mize is up.
I
and
bet someone
throwing.
said PC equal master race to one develops, and
He
they said,
is
"Oh yeah, that's
coming
exactly
in
what
in the
happened."
third.
Some
Generally,
shithead
we
at
map
Sony
it
went
out.
PC master race, and they went.
And you got in the case of AJ Hinch, Urania, followed by
Is
Mize,
it?
followed by Terra.
Aria, and that was the end
All
of the
starters.
show to the PC.
Fastball strike. These last couple of fastballs at 92.
Oh
Generally,
no,
you want
Trey!
them to
Now it
start
is.
the
You can
inning
if you have the new.
So
I don't know if
Urania
it's just
starts to
new
throw a lot
gen,
more
but I'm pretty
pitches
sure
and
the
works
show
out
is
trouble
now
in the
for
second
Xbox.
inning.
Yeah, no, it
Pitch
is.
count gets too high. Usually it would be probably a
Eddie
reliever
Rosario
who would
breaks
get
it
the hurry-up
progressive.
call
Yeah.
to get the final out. Ground ball to third base. That one's going to go foul or
Foul ball, 3-2, full
as
count.
We have learned.
Dun,
Managers
dun,
can just
dun,
call the
dun,
inning
dun,
off.
dun, dun,
If they don't want
dun,
to
dun.
get a reliever up and they want their next guy, in this case Casey Mize, who's throwing right now, to start an inning clean, which they generally do in spring games.
Yeah,
can
you can
always
get the
just
show on
follow the
Xbox. Look it up. That's what I'm so mad about. They put it on Xbox, but not PC. Another
The
foul
3-2.
ball.
Swing and a tap foul. The rule is it has to be at least 20 pitches that inning, and the plate appearance has to be completed before you can say that's it. And usually it's just the umpire kind of.
Yeah, Amir, I agree. He would probably never retired
The
either.
manager of the team that wants to
He'd
call
still be
the inning,
playing.
either looking at the umpire or looking
That
at
another
the
foul
opposing
ball.
manager and just,
Jesus Christ.
they've got a little tiny white flag that they can put up. The 3-2. Up and in, he walked him.
I lost him.
And they're going to have to start thinking about that now.
Uh-oh.
For
2 on, no out.
Jose
That's
Urania,
not good.
Whose command has been off so far. Hernandez walked on a 3-1 in the first inning. Biggio walked on a 3-2 in the first inning.
Talented. Yeah, he was really good.
Kirk hit
Imagine
by the
hitting on the
second
show with
pitch of
a
his
mouse.
at-bat.
That could be very
And now
overpowered.
Danny Jansen in an
Yeah, that's not my
8-pitch
problem though.
battle draws a walk. And the Tigers will indeed.
Every
get
other
somebody
sports
up
game
in
is
that bullpen
being
to
ported
join
to the
Casey
computer at some
Mize.
point. It's time for everything to be
AJ said he
played.
doesn't
Computers are
generally
better
like the
consoles.
idea.
They're just
He
more
doesn't
powerful.
plan to stop many innings.
They're better.
He'll just bring in a reliever.
More expensive,
Joe
sure.
Panic at the plate. He takes a
Because the
strike.
graphics
Long
card
time
is
with San
basically now
Francisco.
the price of a goddamn console.
First year at Toronto last year, he hit 220. 220 with no power.
0-1. We need to get it out here. 2 on, no outs here in the top of the second.
Career hitter with a little bit of extra base power.
Kylo Urena. Andrew.
Slider misses inside, and Panic
Who the
has
show?
to
21 on Xbox
jackknife
One.
out
I
of
got an
the way.
Xbox One. I know what I'm getting. Trey's just like, wait a minute. Holy fuck.
Again, Urania in his
I don't know, Amir. They
career
decided
low
to. I think it has something to do with COVID. That they weren't able to get
rate
it
in
fully
his career
developed
with
for the
strikeout
computer.
rate at 6.
And it wasn't any harder for them to get it developed on the something with. I don't
1-1.
fucking know.
Fastball. Wow. Looked like it was
Dude,
middle
you
of the
should have built
plate.
your computer
And
right
Joe
at the start of the
West
pandemic.
says
You could have
ball
gotten
2.
away with like 1,000 for a really good
That was
computer.
a hard slider down from Jose Urania. Changeup is his third pitch. Did not throw it much last
Like mine's
year.
only like an $1,000 computer, but right
The
now I would
2-1.
say the value of it's
Swing
probably
and
like
a fly ball, right center
$1,600.
field.
Fuck.
Not deep. Mazar a couple of
Okay.
steps to his right, gets underneath it, makes the catch. Tagging, heading to third is Kirk. He will make it as the throw is cut off
Okay.
by Willie Castro near second.
So it'll be
base.
runners at the corners, first and third, one away here.
Fly
So
ball
double play
deep
can end the
enough,
inning. Not
and
exactly
good
bad.
aggressive base running by Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah, now we're to
Third
Davis.
base.
Davis and Simeon. So Davis up now, and then Simeon
Runners
on
at the
deck.
corners, one out. The lineup
Yeah, top
turns
of the
over
order.
for Jonathan Davis.
Hopefully there's enough demand that they release it on PC sometime this year. Who knows, though.
Davis
See,
in
Sam,
the
I'm
leadoff
thinking
spot
that's
today,
what's going to
speeds for
happen
2
is
for
later
6
in the
down the
year
spring.
or like earlier next year.
Hit a
2022
soft ground ball
will
to
happen
second
on
base right up the
PC, but
middle his
who
last
knows
time
if
up.
they'll release
Thrown
21.
out by Greg Garcia.
They
That's
might
where
be later in
Garcia
the year.
is again,
Tatis has
shaded
like
way
become
up
the face
middle.
of the league. Yeah, dude.
Again,
Tatis
Willie
is very
Castro,
popular.
double play depth, the
He's
first
really, really
pitch.
good.
Ground ball. Diving stop at third by Harold Castro. He pops up, throws a strike over to Torkelson. Into score comes Alejandro Kirk. That's a good diving stop by Harold Castro to take a
At least
hit
they
away
stopped
from
it.
Jonathan Davis. A run does score for the Blue Jays, and we've got a 1-1 game.
We
here in the
concede a
second
run.
inning.
It's 1-1. Runner at second and 2 away here. Yeah, exactly, Sam. It's so
Castro's
quiet
been
about what they're
moved
doing.
all around so far. This
Yeah, Carter, they're giving him the 2
Yankees
innings, it
will
looks like. They're just
continue
going to let him just burn off
move
2
him
innings here.
around.
Yankees
Not
got
seen a
grand
lot of
slam
time
by
at
Brett
first
Gardner,
base
and
in
Zach
his
Wheeler
career,
doesn't
but he's
even
been
pitch
playing at
well.
first. Made a nice
You guys are up
pickup the
4-0?
other
Hell
day
yeah,
on a
Contreras. That's awesome.
Throw in the dirt.
Now that Xbox and PS are
Breaking
friends,
ball up and in.
they're turning their
Hits
eyes on
Marcus Semien
PC.
in
The
left
console
shoulder.
wars
That
have
ball
evolved.
goes
It's
ricocheting
not
off towards the
against
Tigers dugout
PC
on the
because
first
they're
base
pretty
side.
much
Don't think. Well, might have hit
way
him in
too
the
long.
back.
Maybe for the
He took his
Padres
helmet
it's
off
too
and actually
long.
looked at the helmet. I
But
thought he
like,
hit him in the
or
left
for
shoulder. Thought
Tatis
this
it's
the
too
other
long.
day
But
was
for the
Zach Short.
Padres, it's a beautiful
Maybe hit him
contract.
in the shoulder or arm.
25 mil a year for Tatis. I would. Oh, they hit him.
Hitting him in the batting helmet. Zach Short is okay.
He died
On
basically.
for precautionary reasons. So this one might have clipped Marcus Semien. He's saying,
Simeon
"I'm
gets
okay.
hit by
I
the
don't wanna
pitch,
come out."
and Tellez is up now.
And he will stay.
But
in
yeah,
the game,
for
and that is the end of
Paredes,
the
he shouldn't
day
have signed a
for
14-year
Jose
deal.
Urania.
But for the Padres, oh, that's such
So
a good
just
contract.
wild
Only
today.
25 a
That
year
looked like an
for a guy that good.
curveball,
I'd
which
do
he
that.
doesn't throw by the numbers.
No, Trey, it has nothing to
hits the
do with
final
like
batter,
being
and that
like
was a rough
wars
11
because they're all.
batters
It might be on
for
PC, but I
Urania
think they've all
in the
decided to
game
go
today.
with like
Tigers are going to
what
their
they're
bullpen
good
here
at.
in the
Like,
second inning.
oh, they're gonna make a pitching
It's a
change.
1-1 game. Tigers and Blue Jays, 2 on and 2 outs for Toronto.
I think it's going to be a commercial break because they're going to do a pitching change. But I think, hold on, let me just double check.
Uncertainty and
Yeah,
challenge.
okay, I was right. So pitching change, I'll unmute it as soon as it comes back, pops back on. But like PC, like okay, so for PlayStation, they're kind of more like a graphical powerhouse, more of like a like auditory graphical powerhouse compared to what and the Xbox isn't super far behind. But I would put PlayStation way ahead of Xbox. But then you go over to the Xbox, which has more of a computing power. Like you can do more on it. It's more of like a media-friendly thing. It just seems a little smoother to do other things.
Challenges. Right now, business
Compared to, and it's very slight. And I think there's like, You know, and I think they just decide to emphasize different things depending on what you're looking for in a gaming experience. Ben Taylor is coming in to pitch for the Tigers, it looks like. I have no idea who this guy is. I've never seen him before, but he looks hilarious. Hopefully put Urena in the bullpen and your rotation can be Turnbull, Boyd, Fulmer, Skubal, Mize, Norris. That'd be nice, Andrew. PlayStation has better games. Yeah, and they're more like graphically impressive.
Ingredient.
PS5 should not have come out unless they had more stock. Yeah, I agree. The PS5 got ripped up because fucking Xbox didn't have a release. What's up, Derek? Commercial break.
By local farmers. Find out more and learn where you can buy this smart.
I'm not listening to farmers commercials, so if you want to listen to those, fuck, I don't give a shit. Don't listen. I gotta wait about 5 seconds because they play. That's copyrighted, by the way. That fucking hard rock riff. That's an actual song they're playing. I can't play that. Fuck, why are they, dude? They just play weird hard rock music.
Howdy Tellez.
God, I hate Detroit sometimes, dude.
Batter for the Toronto Blue Jays.
All that is because it's Detroit, and they think they gotta play.
New pitcher for the Tigers is Ben Taylor.
I don't know what that was. He's only gonna pitch this one batter, and then they're gonna bring in, I believe, Casey Mize.
Tigers shift 3 to the right.
Well, what's up, Derek? I think Mize is scheduled to pitch the 3rd and the 4th, and then the 5th and the 6th are to Tehran. And then they're just going to back the end of the just random dudes like Farmer and shit.
Hit 2, walk 3. Yikes.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're just getting random guys in because they had to pull Urena. Urena was collapsing on himself. 1-0. Tellez is up.
Garcia is way out into the outfield grass, about 20 feet onto the outfield grass in the shift.
Some weirdo Ben Taylor pitching. You can tell by the picture he's funny looking.
Torkelson and Garcia in the shift. The outfield straight up, fairly shallow.
Not bad.
We're actually a little bit deeper because this guy's got a lot of pop in his bat. The 1-1. Fastball at 92, down and away.
Come on, we got to get an out here. All right, they've already scored a run, and it's a 1-1 game here in the top of the 2nd.
The 2-1.
Gone very quiet.
Swing and a pop-up. Shallow left field. The wind is going to push this one down. Coming in, charging hard as Grossman. He'll slow down as he nears the line. Makes the catch. Good job by Taylor to get the final out of the 2nd inning. Soft fly
Urena
ball
definitely
into the
struggled, 100%.
On a couple of hit batters and a walk.
There's a bounce out. 3-team trade where they brought Shinger into Tigers.
Tigers bat in the bottom of the 2nd inning in a 1-1 game with Toronto. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
Yeah, we've already gone over that whole trade, Amir. Yeah. Does that get sent late? Yeah, we already that was the old stuff about the Robbie Ray stuff. Yeah, no, we already figured out in 2014 was when we got and then we traded him away. And that's when we got young Mr. Green. Yeah. Okay. Harold Castro, Jacoby Jones, and Garcia due up in the bottom of the 2nd. Harold Castro, Jacoby Jones, and Greg Garcia. I don't know why, but I just find Greg's name. It's a commercial break. I'll unmute it as soon as it's back on. Let's see what kind of commercial is on.
Clean fuel at MI Corn.
Clean fuel.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein.
Clean cool. My favorite rally cry. It seems like a fallacy. Where is Max? Was the Max Scherzer? Max Scherzer is in Washington, right? Still commercials. Oh, Win was? I don't remember Win was the trade. I don't like the show either because of the fielding. No, I like the show. I was joking.
Baseball fans, Mike Valeni here. If you're looking for...
Oh, fuck you, Mike Valeni. That dude is the most negative dude I've ever seen in all of sports. All he does is hate on Detroit teams and then say he's a giant Detroit fan. It's like, dude, you have nothing positive to say about even good shit about the team. All right, I gotta wait 10 seconds. 10, 9. What's up, Charles? 8, 7, 6. Well, they didn't send him there. The Pistons let him go, and then I think he's trying to sign with the Nets.
Here for the Tigers' 2nd inning, 1-1 tie. Tigers and Toronto Blue Jays, exhibition baseball.
I actually would love to get the show, though, Amir.
Beautiful
It'd be very nice.
Joker Martin Stadium in Lakeland, Florida.
If they would have released it on PC, I would have bought it.
To Harold Castro from Robbie Ray, who was
Charles. I think we released him. We bought out his contract and let him go into the free agencies.
Harold Castro 0 for 7 so far this spring, swinging a foul out of play.
No, I don't really watch baseball YouTubers. No, I don't. Not really.
Fastball from Robbie Ray.
1-1.
Haven't heard him grunt on the off-speed stuff or the slider at least, or curveball. You think that would give it away?
I think the Tigers traded for Max Scherzer when they first acquired him. Amir.
The 1-1.
What's up, Adam?
Swinging a soft little tapper to first.
I won't swear to that, though.
Tellez will charge, field the
Fuck, I think we're out. One away.
To the bag, step on the bag.
Where am I watching the game? I'm listening to the game on radio.
Soft little ground ball out off the bat of Harold Castro.
1 away. Just listening on the radio.
Brings up Jacoby Jones getting the start in center field today.
What's up, Adam? How you doing, though, man?
Again, A.J. Hinch is
1 away, bottom of the second. Now up is Jacoby Jones.
A.J. looks at left field at Comerica Park because of...
Yeah, I know he signed as a free agent to the Nationals, but how did the Tigers acquire him is what I just said. Yeah, the Tigers got him in a trade, though, from, I think, the Diamondbacks.
Jones takes a pitch outside, so he kind of likes the thought of a guy who can cover a lot of
They aren't streaming the game right now. Not right now.
There might be days when Jacoby's in
GCP,
left, say a Victor Reyes could be in center.
I got bad eyes.
1-0 fastball high
JCP,
and outside.
yeah, JCP, yeah, we traded him there.
So far
Full game, yeah, it's a 9-inning game, Emily. But not today, JCP or GCP. Sorry, it sucks. I wish it was on TV, and if it was, there'd be the pinned comment would have a link to it. The radio station's 97.1.
Righty against lefty in this matchup. The 2-0, swinging a foul over the screen to our right.
2-1.
A.J. Hinch.
What's going on with
Generally,
this right now? What is this?
we have talked mostly with A.J.
Oh, 2-2 rather, sorry.
Exclusively so far.
I don't know, this thing seems like it's kind of lagging behind here.
Still hoping we can get a chance to chat with George Lombard or Chris Vetter or Scott Coolball. It's a strike to make it 2-2. But A.J. just kind of has a philosophy. It appears that he'd like all the messaging to be consistent and coming from him.
No, it's no, basically it's owners being fucking cheap bitches for some reason. Like they could put all their games on spring. Like in the past, the Tigers have been. What's up, Anonymous? But in the past, the Tigers used to broadcast their spring training games. It's just cheapness. Yeah, they could do whatever they want with these games. I don't understand why they're doing this. The Tigers could ask Fox Sports to literally just stream the games. Like they could just tell Fox Sports, "Hey, we want to put these games on TV," and they would. They have contracts and shit with each other.
Detailed system for positioning.
The Yankees broadcast most of their games.
3-2. Strike 3 called. Jacoby thought he'd drawn a walk. Robbie Ray.
Oh wow, they struck him out.
An hour fastball for a called third strike, his fourth strikeout. 8 batters into this game.
Exactly. Just put on Twitch. Exactly. Grow it.
Brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, the official health care provider of the Detroit Tigers radio network.
Grow Twitch following.
Pitch speeds are brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated.
You can make it. Oh man.
2 outs. It brings up Greg Garcia, left-handed batter against.
You could do like a cool thing, like a fan-controlled situation for like a spring training game on Twitch and have one of the biggest Twitch broadcasts in fucking sports. Like you could do a lot if you were had a smart fucking team that's trying to gain more fans and stuff. If I would, I'd be like, hey, we should try and see if we can't broadcast one of our games on Twitch and do like an interactive. The fans control who comes into pitch next, what lineup changes we might make. Very interesting way to do a spring training game.
With George Lombard's system that he's bringing over from the Dodgers, 1-1, swinging a pop.
And make your team a little interesting to fuck around, just for one game. Just see what it's like, maybe 2.
Stadium,
I think that'd be kind of cool, but again, I don't know.
Publix Field.
These games are so meaningless.
Stadium a few years ago, the job they did, the redo, if you will.
I feel like this radio shit is like the spirit of the game bullshit.
Fans,
yeah.
I mean, it's
like
just
old school
a gorgeous
stuff.
setting for baseball. It's truly one of the great.
Just one game apiece because you can't do it all the time. It would be a bit of an fuck, another strikeout.
Thought so, but it's a called third strike.
Sounds like a
that's the end
Double A
of the day
promotion.
for
Yeah, I'd be a
Rob
great
Gray.
Double A
Up 2 innings of
promoter.
work. He strikes out 5 of the
Let's
last
wrestle
6
a bear.
batters he faces. We head to the third in Lakeland, Florida.
What up, sports?
In a 1-1
What up, Max?
game. Tigers and Toronto Blue Jays.
Hernandez,
On the Detroit
Biggio,
Tigers
and
radio
hold on, I got to make sure I mute
These
this.
past few months have been trying, but despite
I don't give a shit about. Well, yeah, the last year's been trying, bitch. She's just like, whoa, just heard about this pandemic. That's a bummer. Like what? No, it's not just the past few months, you daffy bitch. It's been literally like since last March. Shit's been shitty. It's literally been like a year. These past few months have been trying. But you just wake up from a coma, like what? But anyway, Hernandez, Biggio, and Grichuk is due up. I would imagine Casey Mize is going to be pitching. So it's commercial break. That commercial. This has been a hard few months. Yeah, like 13 months. Yeah, it's been a minute. This isn't work. The black bar thing is just all. I think that's pitching change. That means something doesn't feel right. Why does this feel like busted up? Yep. Okay. Casey Mize is pitching. So yeah, Casey Mize is now into pitch. What I thought.
Bets, faster withdrawals, and faster rewards at your fingertips. Download the app now to experience Michigan's premium sportsbook for yourself. And don't forget to sign up with code TIGERS to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. What do you have to lose? So, are you ready?
Technically. Yeah, but at least you knew when you went in there was a pandemic.
Little Caesars, home of
I'm sure you were probably kind of hoping when you got up, you'd be like, hey, are we over this? No, not quite. Getting there. There's lots of vaccines going out. We're getting there. All right, I got to count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I counted the wrong way. 2, 1, 0.
Mize on the mound for the Tigers.
I like
First
Randall
pitch,
Grichuk,
fastball
and
for
I feel
strike
bad
one.
because
4,
he is
5,
being
6
overshadowed by
hitters.
Guriel,
Swinging a foul
Springer,
out of
and
play.
yeah, I don't know much about
The
Grichuk.
splitter down at 88.
2009 13
Biggio,
trade
and
brought
Grichuk
Scherzer to the
here
Tigers
in
and
the third. Let's
Granderson to the
pause.
Yankees. That's
No,
what I
wait
thought
a
it was.
second
Thank
here.
you, Michael. I appreciate
Mize
that.
working quickly. That ball was fouled out of play, but he's ready to go.
Wow, he came in 2009?
Teoscar Hernandez, slightly closed stance, close to
Jesus,
the plate.
dude.
The strike two pitch a little bit high.
0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just relearning to walk shit. Yeah, I would imagine. I was gonna ask that the other day. Do you have to like relearn how to do shit?
3 infielders shift to the left. Mize working at a good.
He can
clip.
hit their.
1-2
Oh wow,
is
okay. So
into
he's
the
got some
dirt
serious power.
with
Okay.
the splitter. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I just did the dumbest thing ever. I thought my
Numbers
fave
did
team was
not
losing,
look
but
good.
oh, you're winning. Oh, that's good.
It was a year of learning, and
You got this,
there's
Anonymous.
one
You'll get this
guy
back
who
quick. 1-2,
wants to learn
1-2.
and figure out how he gets better from his struggles, and there were struggles last year.
2-2 count for Hernandez.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a pop-up into that
Get it.
stiff
Out.
breeze behind second place. Second base, Garcia onto the outfield grass, comes in, makes the
One
catch
away.
just behind
Cool.
the infield dirt, directly behind second.
Popped him out, 1 away.
Oscar Hernandez, a mighty pop for out number 1 here in the third. Let's pause for station identification. This is the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
Their station identification never works. So 1. Yeah, that's happened to me before. I've missing scores and stuff like that, Kenny. It's like, no, I'm not a
Kevin
freaking
Biggio bats,
idiot.
left-handed batter swings and fouls the first offering from Casey
Not an
Mize,
idiot
a
like you.
96-mile-an-hour fastball back to the screen.
Just
That's
kidding.
one thing we did not necessarily see from Mize. The velocity
Don't
of his
even- don't
fastball
wow
was
me, dude.
down a little bit.
You
And
get
again,
slammed
you
through a
just have to
table, you pull
remember
that off.
4-month layoff didn't do pitchers any favors.
Biggio's up,
Check
0-2.
swing. Biggio off-speed pitch.
Hell yeah, Anonymous. I was gonna say that's not. I was
Check his
gonna be
swing
like,
in time. He fouled
you're probably
tipped
still
it
strong
well
enough to
over
beat up
almost
on old
balls and
idiots.
2
So
strikes.
good enough.
The 0-2. Fastball's a
Waste
little bit
pitch
high
there.
at 96.
Looks like that looked a little high. That was way over his head
For
by the looks of
Casey
it.
Mize, it was a
1-2.
season of learning the value of working ahead in
The long
the
term,
count.
I hope so, Andrew. I think he's really good. I think there's
Oh, 1-2.
potential written all over Turnbull. Now that we got a better pitching coach, I'm even more
Speed
optimistic.
pitch down
Looks
and
like
in,
the count's
2 balls
full.
and 2 strikes.
Looks like
Because that's
Casey
how
Mize
he
still has a bit of a
walks
control
and
issue
strikeouts
going
in
on.
College, it was almost 10-1 strikeouts to walks. The 2-2. Fastball up and in. He threw with
Full count. He's about to
precision.
lose this guy. Son of a bitch, dude.
He knows that he fell behind too many batters last year. He calls it the leverage counts, or where you're ahead, and he got behind too much. The 3-2. Line drive, base hit. No, diving stop in the outfield by Garcia. Throw to first. He got him. Wow. Garcia was way on the outfield grass. That ball was smoked. To his right, he laid out, made a great diving stop, and Greg Garcia takes a hit away from Biggio with a terrific play.
Yeah, they robbed his ass.
That's why Greg Garcia, who has 7 years of Major League experience under his belt, is going to get a long look this spring.
Fucking Scope is sweating right now. Jonathan Scope is like, what the fuck was that?
2 up and 2
I
down.
can't physically do that.
Randall Grichuk at the plate.
Grichuk, okay, that's how you say his name. 0-1.
Breaking ball strike down.
What a
in the strike
play.
zone.
What a play. Yeah, that's a good wow, right, Kenny? Or is that a bad wow?
The strike one. Spins a slider perfectly onto the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes. So we got ahead of Hernandez, 0-2. Got him to pop up. Got ahead of Biggio, no balls, 2 strikes. Got him to ground
Rivalry
out.
day
Now the
today
0-2
should be
here.
a good game, blue versus
Grichuk
green.
swings and fouls it out of
Michigan
play.
State will win by 1,000. Just don't at me. I got State by
Outfield
30.
in a little bit, not quite as shallow as the Blue Jays outfielders are playing, with this stiff breeze blowing in from
Michigan
right field.
sucks, dude. We about to ruin their whole
Grichuk
season.
hits out of a deep crouch, knees bent, bends at the waist toward the plate.
Lots of
Swings
foul
with
balls
that
here, 2 in a
foul.
row. They got lucky that
Splitter
first
at
game.
88,
They
down
cheated.
in the strike zone.
Dominion scorekeeping
I think we can expect
software.
that Casey Mize will be using that fastball up in the strike zone as well as the splitter down. The
0-2.
There it is. The fastball up at 96. Couldn't get the veteran hitter
1-1
to chase.
or 1-2. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck I just thought. I see 4 pitches that were all balls or strikes, and then I'm like, well, 1-1. Good count. Good count. Good start. 2-2.
Fastball up
Fuck.
at 97.
I wish this dude didn't
miles
throw
an
so many
hour.
fucking
It's
balls.
some
Like
of the best stuff you will see.
his control is really whacked
AJ
right
Hinch
now.
has talked about that. The
I'm wondering if
movement on his
Casey will make the
pitches and
goddamn team to
variety of
start the
pitches, he
season
says,
because of
is
this
maybe
goddamn
the best in
accuracy
camp.
problem.
Fly ball to center field. Softly hit. Jacoby Jones will come in.
Should be the third
jog
out.
and make the easy grab of
Yep,
the
there we go.
soft
Fly
line
ball
drive,
out
and
to the
that's a
center fielder,
good
and
inning for
that'll end the
Casey
inning. Good job.
Mize.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
Third, we go to the bottom of the third inning. In late
Bottom of the third coming up. It'll be Grossman, Mazzara, Castro. That's Willie Castro. So it's top of the order in the top of the third, bottom of the third. Wonder if Robbie Ray's gonna be pitching. Yeah, Kenny's a big Wisconsin fan. Kenny told me he secretly hates the Michigan Wolverines. That he roots for every like he's a giant Ohio State fan. He said he even has like an Urban Meyer plushie. Oh shit, why did I lag? Oh, that's my own playback. I think did I lag or did my playback fuck up? My playback's goofing. Hold on. I can't see comments for a second. My shit's all fucked up. All right, we're back to normal. I got it fixed. Okay, I had to refresh that. Sorry about that.
I'm Lila Lazarus.
I lost all connection for a second. I don't know. It just died. Looks good on your screen. Yeah, it was good. That was my own playback that fucked up. He wants to make the team. Who, Garcia does? Hell yeah, he does.
Or choose free curbside pickup. Check in via the PetSmart app during free curbside pickup. PetSmart. Anything for pets.
DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Download to get in on the action.
So I gotta wait about 5 seconds. It's it's music. There might be, Bob. I'm not too sure yet if I want to stream tonight. I'm like 50-50. If I do, I don't know. Yeah, it's a 1-1 game, Space. Yes, sir.
We're in the third inning. Again, Chris
Game
McCoskey
on.
of the Detroit News will be joining us in the middle innings today. Top of the order, Grossman,
1-1.
Mazzara, and Castro.
What's up, Daniel? Spazzed out when they removed the...
fouled out of play as Robbie Ray
woke up and spazzed out when they removed the catheter. Then that hurt.
Work.
Yeah, that sounds awful. Oh, fuck that.
Pitches in 2 innings, but he takes the mound for a 3rd inning of work today. You see, that's how it builds up in spring training. First starters 2.
Fuck
if
that.
You can get through it fairly.
Yeah, I'd imagine that's not a very fun feeling. 1-1.
Efficient has not been the word for Robbie Ray today. But
Ray's still pitching. Wow, they're letting him go 3 innings.
On the last 6 batters after a bit of a wild.
It's rather impressive. They're just going to let him keep trying.
1-1 on Robbie Grossman. Swinging a line drive, slicing deep and foul down the right field line.
Foul ball.
Grossman
1-2.
is a switch hitter, and certainly the Tigers have the possibility of, with Willie Castro, Robbie Grossman.
I don't know. We might stream later.
Victor
I'm not
Reyes.
too sure. How we doing on the likes? I haven't checked the likes yet.
A lineup that has a lot of flexibility for.
How we doing? Did we get 20? Hey, we got 26
Castro.
likes. That's really good. Thank you guys. The secret goal of every stream is to just get 20. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. You're very, very kind. So thank you. It's very, very kind. 26 and 7.
I mean, noticeably is much stronger.
Like somebody decided. A few people left some dislikes. A little rude.
The 2-2.
Probably one person.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Joe West rings him up.
Struck him out. One away here in the bottom of the 3rd.
But that is strikeout number 6 now for Robbie Ray.
All the dislikes are probably 1, maybe 2 people.
3rd strike on the check swing. And Charlie Montoya says, that's all I wanted to see. One more
First thing I did was get on the phone and head my little
Grossman and
anonymous
finish after walk double.
Good way. That's good medicine when you're coming out of something like that. It could probably get your brain firing back in a little bit of normalcy.
Striking out 6.
The THC hits and it's like
7
wake up
anonymous. And again, 97-98.
We will repair.
Fastball for Robbie Ray. Very impressive, even though he needed 50 pitches to face 10 batters. So the Blue Jays going to their bullpen.
That? Yeah, I seen that. Reyes and Ramirez broke protocol. Yeah, I don't understand why they did that. Pitching change.
These past few months.
All right, pitching change is going on. They're going to pull Robbie Ray after getting the first out there. I don't really know. He hit a pitch limit, I guess. Dude, he threw 88 pitches? 50 pitches. Okay. I was about to be like, dude, does that really say 88 fucking pitches he threw? Jesus. But no, it's 50. I guess he had a 50 pitch limit. So there'll be a new pitcher coming in to face Mazzara. 1 away here in the bottom of the 3rd in a 1-1 game.
Now,
commercial break again. Well, I bet you guys won't respond as harshly as you did with Clevenger and Plesac, though. Because it's not, okay, so Anthony Castro's coming in now. Anthony Castro's coming in to pitch for the Blue Jays.
To our communities.
I sure had so much food after that when you were hungry. Yeah, I would imagine, man. Just yeah, I would only imagine, man.
Do you know that almost every car
mega munchies
and at least a little bit of ethanol is present in nearly every gallon of gasoline?
Fuck this, dude. I'm so tired. I cannot wait for it to just be so warm I sweat again. God damn, I hate the cold, dude. I can't wait to be overheating and shit and just feeling miserable because of the warm. It sucks so much. I hate being cold, dude.
Learn where you can buy this smart, clean fuel at micorn.org.
No, I gotta count to like 7. 1, 2, 2, 2, like 7. We're good.
Last year came up to the Tigers farm system.
There we go. Look at that timing
for the Toronto Blue Jays.
You want to move to Alaska soon? I can't do the cold.
Finish again for Robbie Ray.
Our old boy. You're an old boy? 30 likes? Hell yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. 30 likes is even cooler than 20. That's the double secret total.
When he was just 17.
And it's early too, so thank you guys. Very, very kind. You're very kind people.
And while everybody, of course,
0-1 to Mazzara. Castro's up.
In
Anthony Castro for the Blue Jays.
Many said that one of the guys had the best arms in that rotation.
Not good.
What's this guy, Anthony Castro, swinging a miss? He was a big piece.
Looks like we could go 1, 2, 3 in this inning.
Got shut down late in the year in 2019. Anthony Castro filled in, made some spot starts with a big power arm and an Erie team that was trying to make the playoffs and pitched very well down the stretch. Mazzara waiting on an 0-2. Upright stance for the big lefty. Slider in the dirt for Anthony Castro.
1-2.
Made his debut, just an inning of work for the Tigers last year in his major league debut. And, of course, with no minor leagues, that was all the work he got in actual games. Gave up 2 runs in his 1 inning of work. Left side of the infield shifts to the right on Mazzara. Outfield very shallow. They have been all game because of the big wind
we used to
blowing
have
in from
Anthony
left field.
Castro?
1-2. Swinging a ground ball softly to third. Couple of steps to his right. Biggio has it. Fires a strike over to Rowdy Tellez.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you're right. They did just say that.
Base. 2 down here in the third, and that leaves it up to Willie
These
Castro.
pieces of your memory are gone, though. You can't remember. Oh, damn. That's not any good. Hopefully you get those back. Or are those... Is it kind of like a 50-50 kind of toss-up? They might come back. They might
Willie
not.
Castro's bat looks terrific.
You might remember
so far this
bits and
spring. The double in the
pieces
first inning brought home the
type
Tigers'
situation.
Run in this 1-1 game.
Makes sense, though. There's going to be some
Fourth
drawbacks
extra
to a little
base
bit of
hit,
an
2
injury.
doubles, 2 home runs in his 10 at-bats.
Tigers have had
5
like
for 10.
4,000 Castros. Yeah, dude. Lots of Castros play for Detroit.
His one-time
Detroit has a
teammates.
large influx of Latin
Anthony
baseball
Castro
players.
from the stretch, big, tall,
We have a good
righty,
culture for
works
it.
third
0-1.
base side of the rubber. First
They
pitch
seem to like
slider
playing
down the
for the
strike zone, and
Tigers.
Willie Castro
Don't know
hits a
why.
soft little tap on the ground behind home plate. One of the things that really impressed Joe Vavra last year, the Tigers hit
Willie
the
Castro up, 2 down here in the
Gardenhire,
inning. 0-1 count.
was how Willie Castro, really had the confidence. He told Joe, I feel I can handle any kind of pitch. And Joe Vavra said, as he watched, he realized it's absolutely true. He's a very confident young man swinging a foul, but
0-2.
he showed he could hit all kinds of pitching. You look at what he did against fastballs, curves, sliders, and changeups. He was basically a plus against all those pitches last year.
Yeah, it's a whole maybe thing. I don't even remember. Okay, so
the
right now
Tigers are trying to do
memories
with
are
Willie
just
Castro
you're kind
is
of in a flux of if it'll
remind him
happen,
you can't hit
what you might
everything
remember,
in
what
terms
might.
of pitches
Kinda
out
just
of the strike zone. So they're just trying to get him a little more disciplined.
Mainly
in the
just
strike
happy
zone.
you're back up and moving, probably.
this
Like
is great.
fucking
It's
memories or whatever. I'm
Got
just
an 0-2
surprised I'm
pitch.
still here.
Swinging a ground ball chopped down the third baseline.
There's
Backhanding
Miguel,
is
Vimart,
Biggio,
Maglio,
long throw to first,
Ordonez.
and got him
Yeah.
at first base.
There we go.
Wow. Looked like Castro beat the
That
throw.
sucks.
What a play by Kevin Biggio as he was headed toward the third base line and had to throw against his body to get a speedy runner at first on
That's
a
the inning.
soft ground ball.
9
Great
innings
play.
today, I think, Don. That's what I've seen. Is
Tigers
9
go
innings.
1, 2, 3 against 2 different.
9 innings today, I believe they're down. But yeah, that's gonna stretch out. The fourth inning stretch. All right, due up for in the top of the fourth for the Blue Jays. It'll be Kirk, Jansen, and Panic. Kirk, Jansen, Panic in the top of the fourth. Casey Mize will probably be pitching here as he was. I'll unmute it as soon as the game's back on. Definitely that whole my life flash before my eyes thing didn't happen to me. Really? Okay. That's an interesting thing to so that might be a anecdotal thing people see. Interesting. I wonder if that doesn't happen when it's a violent nature, like a potential violent ending. I can't wait for Michigan versus Michigan State game today. Oh no, go green. Go white.
Visit BuickOfferInfo.com for details.
Whether it's too
Michigan State's way better. We're going to win by like 50, 70, maybe even 100 points. I don't even think Michigan's going to be able to play today because, they stink. He's really bad. Michigan might be the most overrated team in NBA or NCAA history. There's just darkness, I'd imagine.
Home of the $5 Hot and Ready Classic invites you to order your favorite pizza at LittleCaesars.com.
Pizza.
Well, I know it's not football, it's basketball. All right, 10 seconds. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Takes a pitch outside, and we're in the fourth inning, 1-1 tie. Tigers and Toronto Blue Jays.
I haven't seen the full. I haven't seen the full thing yet, Chase. I've been listening to it in bits and parts. Yeah, good luck to Michigan. You guys should win today. You guys got a way better team. Yeah.
And Chris Makowski from the Detroit News in the booth. How are you, Chris?
Dan, I'm doing really well. Thanks for having
Chris
me.
McCoskey.
Courted everybody else. Glad I could be here.
What is this?
Oh, and it won't be the last appearance.
What is going on, dude? 3-1?
Yeah.
Strike on the outside corner. 3-1 on Kurt.
4-1. He walked him?
Good clip. The 3-1s swing and a foul straight back. Fourth inning brought to you by Little Caesars, a family-owned company. We're not Big Pizza. We're Little Caesars.
Okay, so it's 3-1 or 3-2.
Second baseman Greg Garcia made a terrific play last inning. Shades
I was in a dream state. Best way to describe it, like my life was still going on.
The
just in my head.
on Kirk.
Interesting.
Swinging a high slicing foul down the right field line. Breeze
Catch
should
it.
take that out of play, and it does.
Damn it.
Well, first
3-2. Count stay
Casey
full.
Mize,
Obviously.
strong, and I'd like to see the velocity up to.
He's apparently
97.
pitching Kirk away, huh?
He's back here now. I've noticed it's 95 again. So that was a lot.
I mean, if I'm,
95, I mean, you'll take
I'd go inside on this next pitch if I'm Casey Mize. I bet you that throw off Kirk a little bit.
Right.
School might go 96, 97 for 5, 6, 7 innings.
Yeah, he might.
He's built that way. Mize has got more pitches than that.
Scooble just built different. He's gonna throw 97
I
late.
love his pace, though. Goodness gracious.
The 3-2. Outside, he walked him at
Fucking
97.
bitch.
Well, there's 97.
Why the hell wouldn't he throw inside? Like, what the hell is this
Let's
pitch
talk last
distribution?
inning,
This
like
weird
Chris said.
outside thing he just did.
AJ
Look at that. He
Hinch is-
abused the upper right
I think he's
corner,
trying
the
not
only
to
spot where he's
overly
got a hot
praise
zone.
Casey Mize.
Right.
But, I mean, he couldn't help
Whatever.
himself the
All
other day
right,
talking
not a big
about
deal.
moving
Jensen's
on
up.
pitches,
Hopefully we can get a double play or something.
all the different pitches that
Pretty
he
good speed
has.
involved with these two guys, I
He's just
think, though,
really
so I
impressed
don't know
with
if a
what
double is
Casey
possible
Mize.
here, unless it's
For
hit
sure.
sharp.
And the fact that he's got the pitches back shaped the way they were.
Runner on, top of the fourth, 1-1 game.
Jansen takes a pitch high
1-0.
and outside. He didn't he?
Yeah, his stuff flattened out a little bit. His velocity went down.
Mize is missing
You know,
up
and
and
it's
away right now to right-handed
probably
hitters.
a lot of things.
Or he's just
the jumbled,
oh,
the
oh,
break,
what is
the
this?
shutdown, all of that. It's probably a lot of guys felt that.
Swinging a foul. You wrote about that. At
There's
the
an
end of
in-play
the
out,
year,
so it
and
looks
I
like
thought,
hopefully it's a
I was
double
thinking
play.
about
That'd
it
be dope.
today when you read stories like Yohan Moncada talking about he never found his rhythm last year at the plate. Nomar Mazara, you wrote about it the other day, just could never find his swing last year. And you wrote it out at the end of the year. What a strange year it was, and kind of hard to judge guys. Some guys were fine, but other guys, it definitely that 4-month layoff, hitters and pitchers, affected them in ways that you just couldn't have predicted.
100%, and not only that, you can't judge him on
What the fuck?
Right, and that was the point you made, which I think
What
is
happened?
so key to remember.
How long is this pitch?
This year, foul out of play.
Yeah, you can't.
I guess there's just
to
foul balls. All right, it's
judge,
a 2-2 count.
No, to judge Nico Goodrum based on that, is he all of a sudden going to be a 40% strikeout guy?
Right.
I don't think so.
I'm supposed to be a vegetable. The fact that I may be able to type is huge. My motor skills are supposed to be gone. I guess there was a point that I didn't.
So the harder you try to
Oh,
pull
okay.
yourself
So
up, the
yeah,
faster you sink.
The 2-2.
man, yeah, it sounds
Jansen
like it.
swings and pops it up. Right
It
side.
sounds like it's kind of
Garcia
like
was well
you're
behind second.
very lucky
The
right
wind
now.
will take this all the way over to Spencer Torkelson at first. Greg Garcia thought he had it, and it was hit to him originally, and then Torkelson just
Damn, the wind
over by
blew it
Torkelson.
all the way
He never
over.
moved it, flew right to him.
to make the catch.
Yeah,
on a
man.
pop-up that ends up,
Losing oxygen to the
almost
brain
going
for
foul.
any moment of time, it's bad.
But that's the thing.
Sounds like you got.
just,
It sounds like you got like
reminded
seconds
that
of
for
luckiness
hitters,
within like
especially
timing and
Mazzara,
stuff, which
who's
is.
used to having
I mean, yeah.
a season
Hopefully,
think,
man.
okay,
Hopefully,
I know
everything
it's
just
gonna
is a
take me a while,
smooth
but I know
recovery
that by
for
the
you, my
second
friend.
half, I'll get my swing to where I want it to be.
Right.
Never had that chance.
He never allowed
But it sounds like you're
himself
kind of in a
to
lucky
he had
spot
that
right there, my
strike
friend.
rope. He tried to rush himself back in to be
One away here, runner at first though.
Panic, a left-handed batter at the plate. He swings
Panic
and drives
up.
into center field. Hit it hard.
Oh.
The wind will knock it down. Jacoby back 2 steps to his right, makes the catch.
Two down.
Leading to
Wind
first
is killing
Kurt. That ball was
everything
hit
today.
hard, but you just have no chance for the ball to go
So is the
anywhere
Yankees.
today.
Yankees
If
are
you hit it
showing
to
a
left
large
or center.
majority of their games. Yeah, I think like the one against the Tigers this coming Tuesday isn't televised.
Yeah.
What's up, Sean?
Ball's hit right at him hard, and it's got the wind slice to it, and he played it perfectly. He stopped.
What just
He left
happened?
his
Oh,
pin.
Kenny, just balls are getting killed in the air. Just fly out.
Is really going to benefit, don't you,
What's up,
from
Sean?
George Lombard's
Big Sean.
coaching?
He's
And-
good from that and from the system.
Yeah,
The-
and the
the-
system.
Your friends, are you a big Sean
His-
fan,
his,
Sean?
metrics should go way up.
They talk about the technique as well as all the data they're going to use to position these outfielders.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If they don't tick up.
When did the Reds play Tigers? I don't know. Probably sometime in the regular season.
Oh,
0-1.
That's how that's going to work out.
Fastball for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. And Jonathan Davis, a pitch count at 30.
I'll pull up the schedule here in a second
going more
for the
than 2,
TV games.
No, he's not. And Turan's already throwing in the bullpen.
Righty on righty matchup, the 1-1.
He's trying to throw that high fastball down.
He is, and I was talking about that's going to be a
I'll be
big
quiet,
pitch, I
pull it
think,
up.
for a lot of Tiger pitchers this year.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the
By
emphasis will be
because of the launch angles. If you can live up in that upper zone with some velocity, they can't hit that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That looked like the splitter again.
Sure was.
Hard to tell from our angle, but 86 and a cut like that. That suggests that was a pretty good splitter down and away. That's where you miss the monitor on days.
Tigers
like
are off
this, 'cause
tomorrow,
you
so
wanna
there'll be
watch
no
the
game
movement.
at all tomorrow. March 9th, the Tigers play the Yankees, and it's only on radio. Kind of
2-2
fucking
is down and
annoying.
away as he stays with the splitter.
Was that now? See, that could have been the slider there.
And then on
Yep.
Wednesday, they're on Philadelphia TV. Yeah, that's Wednesday, right?
Like,
Yeah.
He's, compared to Urena, he just
Thursday,
the ball.
they'll be
A lot. Ramos setting up away.
Off.
The 3-2 runner goes and off speed and away. Looked like perhaps again the slider missed down and away. So
Tigers
a
are off
couple of walks
Thursday?
for
Cool.
Casey Mize. Reina struggled today, didn't he? Oh man, that's a understatement. But I think
And
they
Friday.
were,
The Tigers are on Fox Sports
I mean, he's
Detroit.
going to make an impression, and that was not a good impression.
I wonder
Then they're
how
on
that's gonna
Philadelphia
roll.
TV.
That's
So yeah, they'll be on TV
Tehran
for 3 days. Yeah, they'll be.
Tehran. I'm saying that wrong, but Mize and Skubal.
Yeah, Mize has a bit of a control problem.
Just to protect them, do you start one of them up here and one of them down?
I can't picture either one at Toledo.
All right, see you later,
I
Sean.
think one of them is going to be there, unless Urena and Tehran both just don't have it.
Right.
Yeah, Amir, you guys, as long as you guys are past your cheating ways,
And you're the belief
stealing
that they
scouting
will not
reports and
start
shit
with a
like that,
six-man
that's
rotation until maybe
unforgivable.
2 weeks in.
0-1.
I think
Because of the off days.
Trying to rob a team's future. Just like, here, we're going to steal all your guys' hard work.
Okay.
Until they need them.
And the MLB didn't
That's the direction that
care.
they're talking about right now. Again, performance will matter.
Because they're darling Cardinals. 1-1.
Marcus Simeon at the plate, hit by a pitch, the last batter that Urena faced.
Joe squeezing him a
Slider,
little bit.
yeah, I think he is too. I'm with you.
Uh-huh.
I'm with you. We don't have a monitor, but we're going to say he squeezed him.
Joe was in a hurry the other inning. Now he's calling back down.
2-1.
Couple of walks, mini threat for the Blue Jays. 1-1.
No, I don't know. I don't
Tyler in
really
the
care.
fourth inning.
I just don't like that you
Single
guys won
hit by
that
a
World
pitch,
Series
swinging a
against
foul out
us.
of play as Mize delivers a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Seemed like the Tigers felt he got a little bit predictable with his pitch usage last year.
Yeah, I think every pitcher did because they were doing the same things in the same.
You're about to
counts.
call in? There's no way to
Whatever
call
their
in.
pitch was, they would throw that pitch in.
I don't know what you
counts.
mean.
So now they want to vary that up a little bit. I'll tell you what, they're not going
Oh,
to.
about to work. You
outside.
should just go to your work, dude.
2 pitches in 2 innings.
Yeah, he was at 32.
Why would
just
you
a
call
batter
in?
ago.
Just go to work.
See, this is the
You're not
worst he gets
sick.
his lapses.
3-1. Or, well, full count, rather.
Always flip in there for strikes.
And he walked 3 his first time out.
Man's is about to risk his whole job to watch YouTube
That's not his
videos.
profile either. He's supposed to be a strike thrower.
3-2 runners go. Fastball. He walked him.
Fuck.
He's not missing.
Bases
by
loaded
much.
again.
No, he's amped up because he's either that or the gun is amped up because it's 97 again.
97, yeah. So
Oh, he's like,
Casey
no, I
Mize
have
has walked
explosive
the bases
diarrhea. I'm
loaded.
literally on the
Talked a lot
toilet.
about Tiger batters drawing a lot of walks through 7 games. The pitchers have walked.
Hold on, I don't know how to say this
with
guy's name. Telez is up.
6 walks today.
Or I couldn't see the name
now
anyway.
walked 32 in 55 innings of work.
That's not what you want, but again, that's early spring training.
It's early.
I think if we go back every year, the numbers will be similar to that.
Bases are loaded. Be careful here. You can get the ball out to right. And it's a lefty, Rowdy Telez, who loves to bomb the ball at the plate.
Yeah,
this is a test.
This could be ugly. This could be Margaritaville patio. Back wall.
He's got that kind of power. Upright stance, big stocky.
Yeah,
lefty,
Amir.
the 1-0, swinging a pop foul out of play. I like the 97. We did not see that in any of his starts last year, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm tempted to think it might be the stadium gun because it runs hot here, but that is the action on it. You can tell it's getting on their hands, on the hitter's hands.
Where's the pitches? He's thrown a
So
couple.
what are you thinking with the 6 walks in his 3 2/3 innings of work?
I'm not sure. It's not what you want. They don't want to see that. I think he's
Not-
working on some stuff.
Yeah,
like-
not to make too much of it.
Well, you can't make. Not yet. If he's doing this in his last start of the spring.
Yeah, it's still a little early to be too controlled or concerned about the control issues Casey's having right now. But it's something certainly to note, I would say. And hopefully it starts to correct itself.
Tellez waiting on a 1-2. Bases loaded, 2 outs in a 1-1 game.
Oh, struck him
Slider
out.
got him. He ate him up inside. Beauty.
That's what you're waiting to see from Mize.
Tellez.
All right, they're going to go to a commercial
checks
break
his
probably
swing
here in a
and
second.
strikes out.
Cabrera,
Casey Mize
Ramos,
yells into his
Torkelson. Ooh,
glove
good
as
inning.
he comes off the mound, but he strands 3 after loading the bases on walks. We go to
Good
the
2
bottom of the
innings from
4th
Casey.
inning in Lakeland, 1-1 tie. Tigers and Blue Jays. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
That'll probably be the last inning for Casey Mize, by the way. Just because I think they're going 2-2-2 with the starters. Urena got 2, or 1 and 2/3. And then he couldn't get the last out. And then Casey pitched the 3rd and the 4th. And I believe Tehran's going to pitch 5 and 6. So Cabrera, Ramos, and Torkelson do up. Oh, dude, it's going to do this reset thing. Yeah, this thing's all busted up, and it's going to just be shitty. Casey Mize. Not right away. He won't start the season as a number 2 starter. He's still really, really young. I'm sure he'll make the team, but it wouldn't be stunning if he can't get his control under issue or under the issue with control under fixed up. And Scooball has a great spring and makes the team over him. I wouldn't be stunned if something like that happens.
Always their number 1 priority.
I'm about to fucking freak out in my goddamn mouse.
SarahWhalen.com. Find
Where's Scooball been? They've used him, just kind of sparingly.
1-800-CALL.
More commercials. Yeah, all that's happened is at least you know the last guy was a strikeout. For some reason, that's all it's willing to tell you that happened. It's like strikeout, 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 strikeout.
Off for the Tigers in the bottom of the 4th inning, 1-1 game. Wow, it has not been a thing of beauty from the pitching side of the equation for Tigers pitchers.
Or their
Urena
pitchers.
with 3 walks and 2 hit batters. He faced 11 batters.
Look at this, a whole new thing's going on. Can we switch this?
In the top half of the
MLB,
4th
can you
inning,
switch this,
Miguel
or do you
Cabrera
not want to
takes
switch
strike 1
this?
From the ex-Tiger Anthony Castro.
No, we're just going to keep flashing
walking 2
strikeout.
and giving up a double, then struck out 6 of the next 7.
Okay,
He's
cool.
a piece of work, isn't he?
Piece of
Oh my
shit,
goodness,
fucking
with
garbage.
The grunting on every fastball.
Just like Zach Godley all
You just got to kind of randomly refresh it every 20 minutes because sometimes
Sliding
it'll
down
just
into
do the
strike
same
zone to
thing.
Miguel. Panic shades up the middle at second base. Outfield not quite as shallow as they were on most hitters. Not named Miguel Cabrera.
The center fielder is definitely in wind blowing in depth.
2-1.
At one point, all 3 outfielders were so shallow, I said it was like it's the bottom of the 9th with a winning run on 3rd. I mean, they were so shallow.
Well,
Bottom of
like
the 4th, 1-1
the
game.
George
Tigers
Lombard
up now.
and AJ do is
Cabrera,
they like to
Ramos,
play their
and Torkelson
outfielders
do
in
up.
a few steps.
2-1 count.
And on a day when it's really windy, why not move in a little bit more?
Yeah.
Swinging a foul out of play. That ball,
2-2.
I didn't see one. Now, I wasn't watching every batter, but in batting practice, I didn't see anybody get one out to left.
No.
I mean, you just couldn't.
But it's beyond that too, though. That theory being that
It's
the ball
hilarious
is-
that they
most
can't
balls
get the
hit
ball
over
out to
your
left
head
field.
Are going to be over your head anyway. I mean, they have the data that supports this. You know,
Yes.
they're not, it's not just a whim. So, I mean, I think that will help Jacoby a ton right there.
Absolutely. The 2-2. Slider spins low. I think Jacoby likes playing shallow.
3-2.
But he'd always have to play deep because he had to cover both gaps. You know, whether it was Nick in right, Nick Castellanos in right, or Christian Stewart in left, he had to cover both gaps.
Yeah, hard to position a guy to cover both gaps.
I mean, it's really not fair. And then
3-2 to Miguel, swinging a high slicing foul down the right field line, and the breeze will push that safely out of play. Otherwise, that ball is playable on a normal day.
Miguel's still not quite
out of play
there timing-wise.
I keep thinking last spring he just seemed to be getting that swing pretty grooved by the time the shutdown came in. Well, right about a week from now, and then he just never really got it back until the last 10 games of last year. So that's really what
Miggy went
looking
ice
for,
cold for a whole
see if he can
season.
get that
Just chomp.
swing.
You can see when he starts hitting the ball out in front instead of it getting in on him, and he's taking good pitches.
3-2 is up and in. Did it hit him? No, hit his. Miguel says hit his hand. Joe West is buying it.
It's a 3-2, 3-ball pitch.
So Miggy walks.
I thought it hit the knob of the bat maybe, but no. He's going to get the hit by pitch.
All right, Miggy got hit, so he's on base.
Will enter the game as a pinch runner.
And Miggy's out the game already.
And that'll be the end of the day for Miguel.
Miguel is shaking his hand a little bit, so it must have did clip him.
He's just selling
Yeah,
it.
Julius, say I am, man. I hope you are too, man.
1-1 tie. We're in the
Chilling.
fourth inning.
No, he definitely got hit.
Ramos up.
Let's talk about Miguel for a moment, Chris.
When
Line
Torkelson
five,
comes
center
up, I'm
field.
going to
Wilson
step away
Ramos
for a second so I can
smoking
stretch
over
my...
to make a lunging, diving grab as Jonathan Davis made a terrific catch the other day. That wasn't quite on that same level, but still a nice running catch on a sinking line drive off the bat of Wilson Ramos.
Ramos gets a hit taken away. Here comes Torque. I'll be quiet so you can enjoy the Torque at bat. Plus, I haven't moved in an hour and a half, so
I didn't see it out there a whole lot.
It should have made every highlight reel.
That was a Superman dive, not just a little one. He
laid out
and carried he had a cape.
He had carry to that dive. Spencer Torkelson at the plate. Well, before we talk about Miguel, let's talk about this guy.
Always got to talk about the prospects. No, he's going through it right now.
First pitch, fastball at 93 from Castro. Did you think he got that first fly ball? And the reason I ask is because I'm trying to figure out how much the wind knocked it down.
It knocked it down
quite a bit.
But I don't think he didn't get it clean off the barrel because the sound that it makes when he hits it off the barrel, you will know. It's like a cannon shot. Because we almost got killed, as far as we are away from the back fields over there, he almost hit us a couple times. He was gunning for us.
Swinging a foul.
All right, I'm back.
About 80 feet beyond the fence on the back field.
I haven't moved that much. I had to get up and walk.
And he almost got us. He hit one. No joke. It was off that the fire station.
Start getting antsy about halfway through a game.
Which is beyond the one field.
We still have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so, you know.
Behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. He actually gave Robbie Ray quite a battle his first time up. Swings and pops this one up, and a breeze again will push that safely over the Tigers' dugout on the first base side. He ended up seeing 7 pitches before striking out on another Robbie Ray grunting fastball.
Yeah. That was a good at bat he battled, but he's just not. He's not in control of these at bats yet. Like even against Anthony Castro here. He seems to be he's behind in the counts. He's having to fight, and he fights well. But he's not controlling the at-bats like he will, like he's capable.
Spreads out, knees bend slightly at the waist toward the plate. Hands are tight by the right shoulder, extends him away a little, and then cocks the bat over it.
Let's see.
A strike on the outside corner, slider. He did not agree, and so Joe West strike zone expanding a little bit here in the bottom of the fourth.
I hope nobody's panicking over 0 for 8 start for Spence. I think he's going to be okay. I'm a little worried about Harold, though. I know he's in a big battle, and he's been rolling over everything. I don't know if he's just trying to jack the ball and he's trying to pull everything. But
do you look at him as in a battle with basically Greg Garcia?
And Paredes. Again, everything is hinging on what Nunez is going to be. Renato Nunez.
I'm very panicked about the 0 for 8 start. I was just about to come in and start panicking about Spencer Torkelson being 0 for 8 in spring training. Literally shitting in my pants right now.
As a utility guy like a Castro or a Garcia. Garcia can play 3 positions.
I am shaking and crying.
Like swinging a foul.
He's playing second base for a reason.
1-1.
But could you picture Paredes making the team
as a backup?
And Garcia and Castro not?
Yes. I mean, I could. Because you got Nico to cover all that.
To cover short.
And if they feel like they have to carry Akil Baddoo, which to me still seems unfathomable as well as he's looked, that's going to really squeeze some things.
The 1-1 on Harold Castro. Backdoor slider for a strike. He is spinning it right now.
Yeah.
Beautifully.
Tigers feel bad
1-2.
for releasing him.
Come on, Harold.
Picked up on waivers by
You know
the
why
Blue
Harold
Jays
Castro
last
isn't any good
December.
at the major league level?
Lefty
His parents
who's righty
named
in
him
this
Harold
matchup.
in the modern era
The 1-2.
of living.
Swing and a foul back to the screen, off speed
1-2.
and away. Harold Castro
Like that's a
fouled
real
into the
dude whose
screen.
parents named him
Castro
Harold
gives
for
you-
some reason.
I mean,
In like the
argue 7
90s.
positions.
It could even have been born in the
Very often.
2000s,
He's
and they
played
named him
7
Harold.
Positions. We're seeing him at first.
Harold?
Yeah.
Harold can play center, too. I thought he was like
Right.
the third
Like
best center
who-
fielder behind Reyes and
Why would they
Jones
do
last
that to
year.
that guy?
He can cover some ground out there.
Waiting on the 1-2 here. Swing and a miss. He got him with a high fastball.
Good Anthony
Fucking
Castro.
bitch.
Wow. So after the walk-walk double start, it's been a whole bunch of strikeouts since the first inning for
All the Tigers have done
batters.
is struck
A total
out.
of 8 over the last 12 batters.
Damn. 8 out of 12 batters have struck out since the start.
Tigers in Toronto.
Commercial break coming up, so we'll go to the top of the 5th inning. Hernandez, Biggio, and Grichuk do up. So Hernandez, Biggio, Grichuk. 1-1 game, top of the 5th. And we'll probably see Tehran start for the Tigers in the next inning. It'll probably be Tehran. Do you bet? I might on football games a little bit next year. Probably not on baseball. No. Too random. You just never know. I mean, I guess if I nah. Yeah, I don't think I'd bet on baseball. Football I might start. Michigan just started having legal betting or online
They can
gambling.
help your local business. Visit comerica.com/business. Member FDIC Equal Opportunity Lender.
Commercial break. Excuse me.
Fifth wheel or travel trailer. You will save.
What is this? Is this just going to do that weird strikeout thing it does for like 20 minutes? Yeah. Oh, shit. St. Louis is getting no hit right now. St. Louis is getting no hit right now. Hilarious. So it's about 2 seconds away from being back on. I have to wait for the music to stop. What is this, dude?
Sportsbook app.
There we go.
Julio Tehran takes over on the mound. His first
Yep, Tehran's
appearance
pitching now.
of the spring. This was a late and Chris McCoskey intriguing signing for the Detroit Tigers. He had an injury-shortened and ineffective, just a terrible year for the Angels last year, but the track record the previous 7 seasons.
So Julio Tehran now
Atlanta,
pitching. He'll pitch the 5 and the 6,
sometimes
and then
really
we'll
good,
see
but
the
always
bullpen guys
very
in 7,
solid
8, 9
for the Atlanta
probably.
Braves.
I mean,
You knew what you were going to get.
Unless Tehran just completely collapses here. So Hernandez, Biggio, and Grichuk.
Pitch, and I don't think he forgot
Top 5.
anything. I don't think his arm is damaged.
It's weird that they're only doing a full 9. You would think they'd go, but the Tigers have Monday and then what days was it? Monday
where he fits
and Wednesday off or something like that.
I mean, if he can win a spot, they're going to let him.
It's never been a big power arm. His velocity was down last year, but the last
Or
2
Monday,
years with
Thursday or
Atlanta,
something.
he didn't even average 90 on his fastball. This guy knows how to pitch.
That's exactly my play. I was trying to say. I didn't say it as well as you did, but that's what I was trying to say.
Teoscar Hernandez takes a strike, but so intriguing. You sign a guy who you took a look at him. You assume that you were impressed by the day that he threw for major league teams and then signed with the Tigers. As he said, I'm kind of betting on myself.
What's up, D?
It's not even a major league contract.
Chilling,
There's a
watching the
strike
game,
to make
sort
it
of.
0-2 on
0-2 count.
Hernandez. So this is the overarching
sig.
topic, or the thing that hangs over everything as you consider these youngsters, are the innings limits that will be imposed at some point.
Yeah.
Fastball outside. A.J. Hinch is not talking about that now. He doesn't want them thinking about that now, but it's going to be reality.
It is, and he doesn't want to think of it in terms of the limitations.
All right, there we go. That's
he
good.
wants him to pitch and compete every time out.
I need to stand up for a bit anyway.
Okay, so they start the season with 6 starters. I think one of those starters starts.
Sitting down for 3 straight hours is like brutal for some reason for me. I don't like doing it.
Hernandez strikes out.
Hey, strikes him out. There we go, Tehran.
So
1 away here in the top of the 5th.
They start with a 6-man rotation, and that 6th guy just starts in the bullpen, but he knows that he's going to be part of the rotation.
Right, he's going to get starts.
So you've got Turnbull, Boyd, Fulmer, unless he just doesn't pitch well this spring. I think Fulmer's in the rotation, don't you?
Hate it.
I was just about to
It's
say,
like not getting warm outside.
He's in the rotation, but there's going to be 4 guys, 4 or 5, 4 guys.
Oh, one.
Going to be kind of.
I think it's Biggio.
Watch their innings. Fulmer's one of those guys. Mize and Skubal are those guys. You know, is Tyler Alexander going to get? I think they love.
Smith is in now. Smith is hitting now.
I don't think they're going to mess with that, as well as Daniel's pitching.
Yeah, we got Julio Tehran. Yeah, we signed him. He had a bad year with the Angels, so the Tigers swooped in and signed him in typical Alavila fashion.
Smith pops it up into shallow left center. Willie
Should be an
Castro
out.
The shortstop calling everybody off and makes the catch. That's a soft
down.
little fly ball off the bat of Smith. Little pop up for out number 2. So again, Boyd, Turnbull, Fulmer. I would say it's Tehran or Urania, would you say? I don't picture both making the rotation.
Except for they didn't pay Urania $3.25 million
to be in the bullpen,
or to be in Toledo, for that matter.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think you got to put Urania in there for now, and then that last 2 spots are going to be that revolving door.
There's a strike on the outside corner to Randall Grichuk. I think Tehran could accept. I mean, they're really good about communicating. Accept a role in the bullpen to start, knowing that his innings as a starter would be needed later.
Yeah, because he's got that. He gets $3 million if he makes it.
Yeah, Fulmer looked all right.
It's another $1 million.
D. He looked all right when he started.
So
he didn't pitch in this game today though.
He'll dance into the bullpen.
And again, if he's back to anything like pre-2020.
Yeah, he's 92, 93 today on this red hot gun. It's probably 89. It's just
we have seen this spring gun be hot.
Oof.
The 1-1s, swing and a miss, and then there are other times when it's like Skubal's on the mound. It's a legit 96, 97.
Just thinking it's probably wind aided today. The wind's blowing in so hard. Wind aided at 93 miles an hour.
You know, that makes sense because the wind's pushing so hard to the right. That's probably why nothing's going inside.
Mikoski of the Detroit News this afternoon on a beautiful, sunny, clear, cool day. Foul out of play, a northerly breeze, and I don't think we're getting out of the 60s today, Mr. McCoskey.
Yeah, it's an Arctic breeze.
We still got our shorts on, though.
We're troopers.
We're not going to bow to any cool weather.
I'm not going to sell my high blood pressure short. No, sir.
Running the first inning for the Tigers, are running the second for Toronto. Rangers struggled. Mize 2 scoreless innings, but walked the bases loaded in his second inning of work. The pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
Look where Jacoby's playing though. He's shallow to say. I mean, it's not even like normal, like mid depth. It's shallow.
It's really shallow to right center.
And Randall Grichuk can hit the ball, but again,
sorry about the delay there. I'm just kind of
got him shaded to right field too. So
I think Jacoby
good inning for your Tehran though.
I do. I keep watching him because they've talked so
fucking
much
nose is
about
starting to
his
get runny.
pre-pitch
The allergies are starting to kick in a bit.
Exactly the same as last year.
Went on a long walk yesterday, boy.
And that's
you can tell the earth is waking
up.
up.
I was just watching as you were saying that. I mean, they want him to take that. You're kind of moving your feet softly, and then that little hop as the pitch goes in, so you're ready to move either way, because that's something they really want him to work on, is that first step quickness.
A.J. Hinch referred to it as like a tennis player retrieving or waiting on a serve. You got to keep moving. You can't just stand flat-footed and try to move, because then it's too late.
And for center fielders especially.
Why is this pitch taking so long? 2-2 pitch.
Flat-footed.
The 2-2. Fastball outside, and you
God
know,
damn it,
George
3-2.
Lombard is watching, and A.J. Hinch is. They don't miss a thing out there.
That's the thing. The way these guys, and not that Gardy's staff. I mean, Dave Clark was right. They were on it too, but the progressive nature that they bring to this, to the drills and to everything that they do, the data, it's so far advanced than the Tigers have been used to.
Grichuk waiting on a 3-2 on the way, swing and a miss. Fastball down and away, and I'll tell you, that fastball looked like it had some life today.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 5th inning with 2 strikeouts, both swinging on fast.
Go to the bottom of the fifth, 1-1 game. Jones, Garcia, Grossman. So Jones, Garcia, and Grossman do up in the bottom of the fifth. Not bad. So kind of a boring game so far. A lot of striking out. A lot of I don't know. Pitching's been pretty good, like at the last few innings in terms of striking guys out. But like, boy, oh boy, is this a 1-1 kind of snooze fest? I'll sit back down. Still. Much better. All right, let's get dialed in for another fucking long few innings here. Hopefully the Tigers take a lead so we don't have to bat in the bottom of the ninth. That would be ideal. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the streams. I appreciate you guys watching. Very, very kind. What do we got going on? Oh, by the way, like later in the week, like it might be like Thursday through to like next Tuesday, I might be gone. So I'm going to be back down in Flint for a little while. No, I got to wait like 5 seconds and the game will be on. 5, 4. They're doing like the music lead in they like to do on the station.
For Toronto.
There we go.
We can tell you we'll get to those changes in a moment. We'll tell you that the new pitcher is Ty Tice.
Ty Tice is pitching for the Blue Jays.
You want
to? That'd be a story.
Old Ty Tyson. One of the. I always think of the.
Kobe Jones, Garcia, Grossman for the Tigers. Tice.
3-4 great broadcasters.
Tice is pitching. Ty Tice.
Tyson, Ernie Harwell, the ones who are the voices of the Tigers for 15, 20 years or more.
Yep.
And Paul Carey certainly is in that group as well.
I was just going to say that. But then I thought you were going to go all sports. We'd have to include Van Patrick.
Van Patrick calling Lions games. He also called Tigers games. Jones. Kobe Jones at the plate. Ty Tice on the mound.
All right, here we go. 2-0 count.
Former 16th round pick 4 years ago out of the University of Central Arkansas.
Arkansas.
AAA in 2019. The 2-0, swinging a foul out of play. I keep saying, Chris, how odd it is when you talk about usually the minor leaguers who come into these spring games, you talk about what they did last year. And to have no stats for so many of these guys, it's one of the strangest things about this spring.
And I wish, even with the major league guys, I wish there was an easier way, except for to go there and actually do the math yourself, to combine 19 and 20. Because that would even be a better gauge. You know?
Right.
And that's what I do a lot of times when I write about it. It's just I combine.
2-1 is the count, by the looks of it.
I think that makes sense. It's interesting you say that because everybody likes to look at projections for the coming year, and usually those projections are not very different from whatever source you're looking at. But then the ones this year, you're trying to think, okay, how do we make our projections this year? And many have decided.
I wish they sometimes focused a little bit on the game,
using at least half,
especially when we're batting,
to go with 2020, just because 2020 was so odd.
It's abbreviated. It's just not. It's not a sample size.
Fastball outside at 94, 3-2 on Jacoby Jones, and that makes sense.
Okay, full count. Yeah. Out of nowhere, it's a full count.
Patient at bat by Jacoby.
He saw 7 pitches in his first at-bat before taking a called third. He thought he'd drawn a walk.
Okay, there's
swinging a
3
soft
right
ground
there.
Ball, chopped foul.
Foul ball.
Down the third base line. Chip Hale is the
Okay, now I see it. Now I see it.
Ramon Santiago.
You think they should cut baseball games down? What do you mean, from like 162 or like 9 innings, or like what do you?
So we don't get Zoom access.
No, I don't think so though. I think 162 is fine in baseball.
We'd love to talk to Federer.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's interesting. 3-2. in the dirt. And he draws a walk. Very good at bat. He's seen 14.
There we go.
pitches and
Ball
2
four.
trips to the plate. 1-1 tie. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Because you don't, with baseball, like,
he's killing me with the jogging out of the box.
you don't.
He's better than that. What are you doing?
He wanted to run down to first on a walk?
No, I'm talking about it's ground balls.
Like with 162, like, yeah, it seems like a lot of games, but, like, it's not like those games aren't competitive at any point. I don't know. With some sports, you see, like, the length of the season kind of.
There he goes. He got a walking, running lead, and then what happened? Oh, boy, throw down to second base. He stopped halfway to second base.
Like, this is too easy. I'll increase the level of
wow,
difficulty.
The throw almost got him, but popped out of the glove of the shortstop, and he is safe at
So
second.
Jacoby stole a base. That was weird.
Like he's favored.
Jacoby stole the shit out of that base to the point where he stopped running halfway, then started running it. What the fuck was that?
On the way to second base, but he's no trainers coming out, and he's staying in. 1-0 on Greg Garcia, 7th steal of the spring for the Tigers. Strike on the inside corner to Garcia.
Tigers are stealing quite a bit now. That's nice to see.
I think he wants to establish what he has talked about going into spring training, the pressure that he wants to put on.
Yeah, I know it was originally 7. 162 is fine because I don't think there's a dip in competitiveness through the 162. Like with basketball, like there's too much sitting out games and things like that for like it seems.
Garcia bunts. Tried to bunt for.
No, 7's quite a bit for a Tigers. They usually do. They sometimes only steal like 20 in a season. So I kind of like the new 1-1 is the count, or 1-2.
I like that.
It didn't quite get to that level.
No, Ron Gardenhire, I mean, let's face it, that was what he...
Guardy ball, right? That's Guardy ball.
In Minnesota, it was always the hole was greater than...
Mets are so good. Yeah, they're a well-put-together team. They spent some good money on that team.
The hole's greater than the sum of the parts. Thank you. I knew I'd get it if I tried it a third time. 1-2, the count on Greg Garcia. Low and in, but it was because of that philosophy, and it just—you're right. It just never.
Into stolen base specialists. Yeah, the Tigers have a stealing base problem. We're not very good at it.
Like he said, Miguel Cabrera and Wilson Ramos are not going to, change your culture, and all of a sudden you're
exactly, Mike. Exactly.
But they have it now with Grossman.
No, it was 100% our issue. 100% blackout. A big problem with us is we were just a power hitting team of slow guys. We had no base stealing power.
We talked about it for years that you don't have to have great team speed.
If we can steal, we could be a little bit better, especially in the modern baseball. 2-2.
Exactly, and you have to. It's not just your speed; it's your preparation. It's knowing who you're running.
Villar
hit
a 3-run homer. Damn.
Pop time of the catch.
No one's going to be hitting home runs in this Tigers game.
Where's the outfielders at? Who throws well?
That's why I like Derek Hill and Parker Meadows. Right. Yeah, good picks for speed, especially Derek Hill.
That's what I'm talking about, progressive coaching. All that's being talked about every day.
Yeah, especially Derek Hill. Jacoby Jones is good, too, because as long as he figures out base running a little better, he's good.
It was interesting talking with
2-2 remains 2-2. What's up, Benjamin?
His coaches, which is it's different. I guess I get it, but it is different.
It's different. He says, you know what? They're coaches. They're not spokesmen. I'm like, yeah, but we're not asking them to talk about
state secrets.
No,
75. That'd be crazy.
Baseball information. But he knows we'll ask him. Like for Federer, we'd ask him like, who's he like, and who's in the.
That's what he wants to avoid.
Right, and then I get that.
Yeah, I would say it's getting way better, yeah.
Up and in, fastball didn't miss by much. So Jacoby saw 7 pitches, and now Greg Garcia will see at least 8 pitches. But he was talking one day about
3-2
and the work that goes on running the bases.
It's the speedy days of the mid-2000s.
As well as
you're on 5 miles. Let's get on the treadmill.
And that
game isn't on. It's on radio, Benjamin.
Journey to second base.
Pittsburgh is winning 10-1. They're killing them.
Didn't miss by much. Garcia draws a walk.
I mean,
I remember back when individual guys would steal upwards of 50 bases. You'd always have at least one guy stealing shitloads of bases. Ball 4, back-to-back walks.
190 to 195 in terms of the feet you are running versus 210.
Yeah, that's
safe out.
Yep.
And I thought that was a great point.
And again, this isn't
yeah, the 162 and the money. It's a money thing. Juan Pierre was a base stealing specialist. Ricky Henderson. I didn't really get to watch Ricky play though.
Nobody was better at that than Gibby, by the way.
Yeah, Juan Pierre is a great example of that though.
I love
but just shaving distance off the bases, like his turns were just
Yeah, it'd be more exciting, but people money. What radio station? 97.1. DET 97.1.
I think you're right.
You know, much stronger. He has not done much from the right side.
Tim
Tim
Lacasto.
The last 2 years, pop foul out of play. I don't think he'll be.
No, Zachary, they're not doing bad this spring, not at all. 1-0 count. Their patience at the plate this year is unreal so far. Both of those walks were battle backs. 1-1. So that's really good. I like to. So 1-2 now is the count. Let's see how this at bat goes. So far, the Tigers have battled back in these kind of at bats. They aren't going down easy so far. Same here, Zachary. It'll be hard though. That'll be hard to happen this year. I don't think it'll be this year. If we can, it'll be the last wild card team. But next year, I think we're contending for the division. No matter what, a wild card team, if not outright winning the division in 2022.
To get the other guys in there, but he's going to play.
When he walks, I don't know.
Games if he's healthy. I mean, I just don't see any way around it. They need him to.
The 1-2.
Oh, let me look.
Swing and a miss.
Still just a little tight.
I struck out.
Speed and up. Got him.
One away. Runners at first and second.
Now a strikeout. It's been a game full of walks.
They've walked 4 times.
True outcome paradise.
So they've struck out, I think.
9 strikeouts.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4 walks, 9. Oh, so 5 walks, 9 strikeouts. Jesus Christ, dude.
So far today,
I don't think that's what you want. That's not good TV.
Mazzara's up. This isn't on TV, bitch.
No, we're doing just fine. We can make up any scenarios on here.
Jones a runner at second. Craig Garcia at
2 on, 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th in a 1-1 game. Mazzara's up.
Tigers.
Hoping to see he can do something here.
Absolutely, he's your right fielder, barring with good health. They're counting on him to be that.
1-0.
Go back to what we were talking about earlier, just because of his comments and Yohan Montgomery.
So what in the outfield? It's going to be Jones, Reyes in left, and him in right field.
Find that rhythm in the shortened season. And
Kristen Stewart, rest in peace.
Last year, he never got going until the very end. Ground ball to second base. Flipped down to second one. Relay to first will not be in time. And Rowdy Tellez
runners at the corners then. 2 down, runners at the corners.
The glove came off. I think he blocked with his bare hand.
I want Lions to do good. Keep Kenny Galladay. Sheila Ford is making the Lions good. Having Flyer staff. I'm already liking Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes. Yeah, so far the Lions are looking really good with what they've done this offseason. And kind of trying to repair the team and get it into a new direction.
That's what Mazzara felt.
Kind of wondering what, Galladay's the big piece. They got to try to keep him around, whether it be franchising him or getting him. I'd just pay him long term, but might be smarter just to franchise him and deal with it next season when the salary goes back to normal. Castro up, Harold Castro anyway. I gotta fuck with my hair, dude.
That he can't control his launch angle, so he's
oh
ball.
Shit!
Like his
I had his fucking bothering the shit out of me for some reason right now.
Yeah. So nothing's he's got 1 home run to show for that.
Right. Got to take a shower later. Shower.
Bit too. He's hitting the ball hard a lot. He's hitting the ball hard on the ground. That's not going to get you extra base hits or home runs. Yeah. So they're working with that and trying to get him to just stay steady, stay calm in the box, and let your hands and your body do the work.
They got really long, nice
Castro
hair.
At the plate, strike 1 the count.
Cold,
batting lefty against the righty. The pitch, swinging a tap foul. Yeah, hard hit rate doesn't mean a whole lot if you hit a ton of balls on the ground.
Right.
It really does. You want to see, and Mazzara, you have to say it, has hit in his career consistently about half his balls on the ground.
Yep, 49%.
So
Galladay. Yeah, you pay him for a little while. Yeah, he's a really good receiver. Letting him go would be silly.
You've changed him as a hitter.
It's damage to contact to damage or damage to contract.
Yeah.
Like when he was hitting 20 home runs a year for 3 straight years, he was still hitting a lot of ground balls.
He was. The 0-2, swinging to tap foul.
It's not a big change. I mean, he doesn't have to revamp his whole hitting mechanics.
Right.
He doesn't have to revamp them at all. It's a simple thing with your body and your hands and strength, because last year he was fighting to get back to his health after strep throat, after missing 3 weeks, coming back too soon, immediately falling like whatever he was, 3 for whatever, in a big slump right out of the gate, and then trying to fight uphill the rest of the way. That's a tough way to go in this game, especially.
He may get it back to back.
1-1
Did we franchise him last year?
0-2 up and in. Fastball. Castro is both trying to get out of the way and
Yeah,
swing.
Lions. Dan Campbell's a good head coach. I think he's going to be good for the Lions. 2-2
Back
count.
to the screen. That was a little dangerous.
I couldn't tell where the pitch location was. Was that up in his eyes?
1-2. I guess that was a foul ball.
Way up and in.
This year and next year. I don't know if they'll franchise him back-to-back, though. As long as the salary cap rebounds, they'll probably just sign him.
That was a
What the fuck is going on, dude? Why is this doing this?
Swing. On pitch up and in. Oof. Jacob Robson is pinch running for Mazzara at first base. Castro waiting at another 0-2.
I don't think so,
Ball
Eduardo.
down. Willie Castro with an RBI double in the first inning from the right side against Robbie Ray. Drilled it into the right field corner. That's the only field where you can actually get a ball to travel today with that wind blowing in from left field.
Don't think so, Eduardo.
Bounced out. Really nice play by Kevin Biggio. Still think he was safe at first, but heck of a play.
We've seen some good plays today. Greg Garcia made a really good play. Harold Castro made a good play at third base.
Runners at the corners. Tigers trying to take the lead here in the bottom of the fifth inning in a 1-1 game.
Willie just stands so still in the box.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, hit it hard, and that's a good glove by Tice, the pitcher. As he fields and flips at first base to get Willie Castro easily. Good at bat, but it's last out of the fifth inning. Tigers get a couple of walks. Strand 2. We go to the sixth inning in Lakeland, Florida in a 1-1 game on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
We want pretzel crust.
Damn, the inning's over.
You wanted it.
Son of a bitch, dude. All right, let's go to the bottom of the fifth, or bottom of the top of the sixth, rather. I'm sorry, we've been the away team for a little while here. Due up for these dirty Blue Jays is Kirk, Moreno, and Lopez. We're to the backups here in the top of the sixth. Yeah, not a good inning. Tigers going to the playoffs? Hopefully, Zachary. Hopefully. But yeah, Eduardo, I don't know about all that. I don't think so, personally. How's the game going right now? We're going to the top of the seventh. Phillies in the bat. You guys are up 4-0. That's good. See you later, D. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Going all right. It's kind of boring. Just nothing really on offense happening. It's kind of a 1-1 game, top of the sixth. Lots of strikeouts going on. It's bereft of offense, I guess you could say. Not good. Dun, 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 dun. So. I wonder if the game's almost back on. Oh shit, it is almost back on. Hold on.
By Jack Demmer Ford and Jack Demmer
defense,
Lincoln.
Phillies defense are really sloppy, but the Yankees.
joined by
Yeah,
Chris
well, the
McCarthy of
Phillies,
the Detroit
from what I've
Tigers.
seen, the Phillies aren't playing the best spring ball right now, so
Hoynatsu,
makes sense,
our
Contreras.
engineers for today's game. 1-1 ties. We go to the top of the sixth inning. Alejandro Kirk, the lone holdover from the starting lineup, takes strike one from Julio Teheran. Teheran has been the best.
Teheran back out for his second
had the
inning
most
of work
impressive
here.
Inning, I should say, of the three Tigers pitchers today. Really, three
You missed
starters.
Stafford, but just build around
pitching
Goff
for
and
the
hope
Tigers today.
his fingers is better and healthy. Sign Galladay, and now we got
Which would have happened if they didn't have the off day tomorrow.
we got Williams, who was also a former Charger.
Right. To work in today.
Yeah, exactly,
So off
exactly.
day
Yeah, the
tomorrow,
Lions aren't in
AJ
bad
Hinch
shape.
just kind of
Their
said that
defense is more the
this is
problem. So,
He kind
0-2
divides
count for
camp
Kirk.
with 2 off days into 3 distinct segments.
I love that too. That's pretty.
They don't really have a
good.
secondary in
So,
Detroit,
okay,
and
what-
I'm not
what
really
have
worried
we
about their
figured out in
offense.
this first week? What has stood out to you, do you think, in this first week?
Well,
The 0-2 to Kirk, swinging a fly ball to center.
oh,
Going back, Jacoby shielding his eyes from the sun with his right hand and then with his glove hand, and he makes the catch 1 out.
he's going to get killed.
All right, one away.
for that. Like, pick one, the glove or the hand. What are you doing?
So, first week of games.
Well, he said, and I love this. He said the first week is just let's get all the firsts out of the way.
Oh, snap. 41 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate
There's
that.
not a
That's
whole
really
lot of
kind.
Judgment. There's no judgment going on. It's get your.
But yeah, Tyrell Williams, Kenny Galladay, T.J. Hawkinson, they've got a nice thing. Maybe Cephas will step up a little bit. We'll see. One away here in the top of the 6. Moreno due up. We are pretty much into like the backup area of the Blue Jays.
Batches. There's some of them guys, but not a lot. It's going to be more about getting. Like, he's got to figure. He's not even started to assess the catching situation. The backup catcher.
Right.
That's got to start. Garcia, Harold, Paredes, Scope. I mean, there's a lot of guys, and Victor's got to get here and get ready and
take the linebacker. Try and get Parsons. Yeah, he'd be a great pick for the Lions. 1-1 count. Yeah, you got to definitely get new defense for Detroit.
So it's almost like the second part is going to be the first part for those guys, and then when you get into the home stretch is when like he's going to want to make a lot of cuts after the second. Like he wants to clear the decks.
1-1 count.
Yeah, he wants that feel of we're getting ready for the season, and here are our guys, right?
Yep.
Pop foul out of play, 1-2 on Jansen.
1-2 on Moreno.
If you just take this as one long,
unless that's not who's up.
Slog,
no, it's Moreno.
You
okay.
Can't keep your focus. But if you break it into 3, and then that third thing is okay. Now we flipped a switch. Now.
Yeah.
You know, and even after tomorrow, we're flipping another switch, and that just keeps it. It's just smart. It's a smart way to do it.
About how they're playing, right? I mean, we're just kind of watching now, but now we're going to tighten.
Kind of waiting for them to
play. Yes. Pop fly to shallow center. Going out is Cody Clemens, the new second baseman, to make the catch.
All right.
Some of these balls that we have seen
hit
the outfield would have actually gone to the outfielders, and they're just dying.
Yeah, it's turned into like a little league.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It seems like there's just a lot of underwhelming hit baseballs because of the wind today as well. So that's kind of probably being a problem.
But it's plays like
Lopez up 2 down here in the top of the 6.
You know, not running balls out. You know,
in a game with no offense.
The lack of, like, if you come here.
Oh, thank you for the subscribe, man. I appreciate that, JCP or GCP.
Right now, they're going to nod and they're going to say, okay, you know, you're supposed to be. And the second part is, okay, you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's going to be much more serious.
Oh, thank you for subscribing too, Blackout. I appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, it kind of gives you a cool little pop-up when you do that.
Third, Garcia Fields. And flips over to Torkelson. Will pick.
And 1, 2, 3, they go.
The bottom of the 6th inning in a 1-1 game.
I gotta mute it here. Oh, thank you.
The home of Detroit Tigers.
The Russian name. I appreciate that. At least I knew it was Russian. All right, it's gonna go to the bottom of the 6th. At least it looks Russian. I don't know. Bottom of the 6th. Griner, Ramos, and Torkelson do up. Griner, Ramos, and Torkelson do up. I have no idea who the Blue Jays are going to send out to pitch. Yeah, 1-1 game. Let's see if the Tigers can do anything here. Lions might surprise everyone. If they really fix the defense and sign Kenny Galladay and Jared Goff is healthy, we might take it. Maybe, man. They have a very large uphill battle. They have quite a few things on the defense to fix. Kind of the defensive line isn't that great. They don't really have a secondary. The linebackers are kind of mediocre minus Jamie Collins. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what the Lions do, man. There's optimism. Certainly. Commercial break. I will unmute this as soon as possible. Trust, because I have to get up and like stretch my legs out a little bit again. Oh, that's the only bummer of doing these games is like you have to sit down for so long, and it's kind of a bitch. I don't really sit for very long. I don't like doing it.
$100 on Corolla, or you can get $1,750 on the aggressive.
I don't know about anybody else, but I actually get sore from sitting down for too long.
Toyota, let's go places.
Little Caesars, home of the 5.
Ugh. Fuck. Oh, man. Or just like mentally tired. I don't know. I think I might have ADD a little bit. Elvis Luciano. Oh, okay. Elvis is Luciano. I think we smacked him up last time he pitched. All right, it's going to be about 6 seconds, and it'll get on. 1, 4, 6.
Elvis.
Yeah, look how good I am at that.
They've got an Elvis. Elvis Luciano is one of my favorite names, and you combine Elvis and
kind of
one of the great umpires, or at least one of the most well-known umpires of all time, and Ron Luciano.
Oh, I thought you were going like Goodfellas, like Elvis movie plus a Goodfellas reference.
We were talking about A.J. Hinch and how he looks at this first week, and I thought that's the thing.
All right,
that really
Grayson,
stood
we need
out
a
to
home
me.
run.
He's very much repeated it that we're observing right now, and I think it's a combination of a couple of.
We don't have
things.
linebacker, safety, corners,
the
maybe,
new guy, he doesn't wanna
but
come
maybe
in
build
and
the
start,
pass rushers. Lions needs
making
to
changes or
pay.
jumping on
Romeo,
guys right away, and plus he doesn't know these guys, and he wants to just observe it. He wants to make sure his entire staff
Romeo Aquara, yeah, he's really good.
Right now,
it's the kind of the honeymoon fill me out kind of.
Yeah.
Sorry, man, I'm just not super focused on football really like anymore, Zachary. I apologize.
Like you said, they're taking notes on everything, and
they don't miss a thing.
That's why I'm kind of just reading and agreeing with what you're saying.
Pitch up and in.
This is a baseball stream, dude.
And hit him in the
not to be
helmet, and
rude.
He's holding his face, and
Griner got hit.
Clipped his face too.
Oh, it did.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Grayson Griner hit by a pitch.
I think Griner just got domed.
Luciano, and he went down fast, and he was holding both hands over his face. Now he's sitting up, so that is good. But man,
they smoked Griner.
That ball was up and in, and
I think it clipped. It kind of clipped his
nose,
helmet. And
yeah.
mouth. It got his.
I don't think it got him flush in the face. No. I think it clipped him. I mean,
why isn't he wearing like a longer helmet?
A little nerve-wracking as he went down, rolled over onto his back, and clutched his face.
No, I love football. I just don't really want to talk about football in the middle of a baseball game.
Yelled something over to
That's all.
Coach George Lombard.
I love football, man.
They're holding a towel.
It's just baseball. Yeah, it's just baseball. I'm trying to.
As the trainers work on Grayson Griner, who you were talking about it, battling for that backup catcher.
Yeah, I think most of the people listening don't really want to talk about football right now.
I don't feel like you can
Zachary, we do NFL streams. I might even do one tonight. I'm not 100% yet.
Jake Rogers, but I'm not.
If I'm going to stream tonight.
Right now.
Jake hasn't exactly jumped out with.
Miguel's the GOAT.
No.
He's up there. He's one of the greats.
Offensively or defensively.
But yeah, so I don't know.
Holding the towel to his face.
Yeah, Griner's out the game. He's probably going to be out for a little bit. He just got hit in the head.
He's had some good at-bats.
He's a totally changed hitter. He changed his swing, hitting with more power.
No, he isn't. Shut up.
Distance. I mean, he's driving the ball.
Yeah.
No, he's not, dude.
So he's being led to the dugout. Let us hope that
Griner is hitting 750 with a 1639 OPS. Okay, maybe I'm a little wrong on Grayson. Kind of does sound like he might have been having a better spring than usual.
I think he has started to put together some good at-bats and has made an impression on A.J. Hinch.
No doubt about that. And he's always been.
All right, Wilson Ramos up, runner at first after the hit by pitch.
He's had some issues mechanically because he's so tall catching the ball, but he's fixed those.
Yeah, I hope so too, Zachary. I hope so too. And you're good, man. No reason to apologize, my friend. We were talking football. It was fine.
He was stinging every pitch into the gaps, into the power gaps. I mean, just pitch after pitch, and that wasn't his.
I just didn't want to start getting into breaking down what the actual things we need to pay and who.
Ben Taylor is pinch running.
Yeah, 9 innings today, Cole. Yes, sir. I think so anyway, unless they just decide to just quick it to 7. 1-0.
Ben Taylor's already been in the game.
Oh, that's right. It's a pitcher.
That's I know it's Dingler, Dylan Dingler. His pitch running.
Oh, Dylan Dingler's pinch running.
I was thinking, wait a minute, we just saw Ben Taylor. Do we have 2 Ben Taylors? Hey, I'm so used to it in spring training. 2 number 83s, 2 number 92s.
I knew it couldn't have been.
Couldn't have been Ben Taylor. I do remember mentioning that he was in the game earlier. I thought, you know what, you can put a pitcher back into a game. I thought maybe, you know what, while you're sitting here, why don't you go into the game?
Ramos made contact with that.
So Dylan Dingler is pinch running for Grayson Griner.
You know what, Elvis. We might have to get Elvis out of here because he hit Zach Short the other day in the head.
Wow, good memory.
What's up, Weapon?
Wow, same guy who hit Zach Short. My goodness, he's hit 2 Tiger batters in the face or head. Zach Short, by the way, okay. There's a strike to make it 2-1. He didn't play in the game last night.
Okay, 2-1 is the count.
He was on the travel team, but he didn't. But this was more of a cut. Zach got hit right on the helmet, solid. It'll shake you up, but it won't. It didn't do any damage. This one looks like it split him open a little bit.
2-1, swinging a tap foul. Wilson Ramos getting his
2-2.
third at bat. He has struck out, lined out, and now 2-2 count on Wilson Ramos. This certainly shores up the offensive side of the equation at the catcher position, where there's been almost zero production for the last 2 years.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been far to go to raise that bar. But I've been watching him really closely catching the ball. I don't see any issues. Like he's fixed some things. Like he doesn't, technique-wise, he doesn't go down on one knee when there's a runner on base, which he did a couple years ago, and he doesn't look horrible.
Swinging to tap foul, and that was kind
no
of
extra innings. Yep, no extra innings, Cole. They only do if after 9 it's tied, they just end the game.
He has not been getting them in recent
Yeah,
years.
not in spring training. I don't think they've ever done extra innings in spring training.
He's definitely lost some weight.
I think those games just have always ended in a tie.
Like he's got more agility back there, and that's what he was going for instead of just
no real reason to do extra innings.
It's a hard position to play.
I think it's A.J. Hinch said one of our winter conversations. He said, "Do you think? I don't think Jacob deGrom minded throwing to him the year he won the Cy Young."
Yeah, no.
The 2-2, swinging a line drive, base it into left, squeezed it in
there we
between Espinal and Smith.
He impressed me the other day too, Ramos.
How's your day been? It's been going good, Don. How's your day been going? I've had a good day. I've had a good day, man. Hopefully you have too. All right, runners on. Runners at first and second, and I think it's just one out, right?
Got the greeting going into the dugout.
Yeah, just one out. Or no outs. Torkelson's up.
We learn so much from A.J. Hinch every day. I thought it was interesting today when he was asked about
What's up, Bat Boy?
kind of judging at bats.
Your day's going good. That's good to hear, Cole. Glad to hear, man.
And he talked about
they've been pretty relaxing. Good to hear. Good to hear.
It's
2 on, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th for the Tigers.
all the time in spring.
Torkelson up.
Prepare like you would in the regular season game. But he talked about whether the intent or whether the mistake matched the intent, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah.
Meaning, okay, the situation says what you were just talking about. I've got to hit a ground ball.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Tork get a hit. He's 0 for 8 so far, 0 for 9.
That's telling me that you don't have the right thought in your head right now for what the situation demands.
Your intent was just to
Hell yeah, Hayden. Hopefully they do, but, very unlikely.
Match the mistake. I thought that was an interesting way of putting it, but that I thought for fans,
but it was
you can do your own judgment.
Not good.
Think of the situation.
You're not having a good day, Benjamin? I'm sorry, man.
Here, and does it look like?
Hopefully it gets better.
If he doesn't ever put the ball in play, is his approach based on his fouls or his swings the right approach?
Right, but again, it's not cookie cutter because you can be in that situation and never get a pitch that you can do that with.
Right.
I mean, if Jacob deGrom is throwing you 98 on the inner head, you're not taking that ball unless it's so late on it that it just flings off your bat.
That's a good point.
So it's both intent and execution.
Check swing. Spencer Torkelson. They're spinning the ball on him quite a bit, aren't they? 1 and 2.
People who say, well, he could just come up and play right now. He's better. No, man, this is not that easy.
Remember, he has not seen in a professional setting. He's not seen any pitching in a professional setting.
Well, the Yankees are going to go to the top of the 8th. I think it's got to be 9 inning against the Phillies. Yeah, probably. A lot more teams are going to the 9 innings as it's going along.
The 1-2,
and you could tell
in the dirt.
He's jumping at balls. He's not seeing it until it's too late. I mean, it takes one mistake though, Dan, for him to hit one about 400 feet though, because he's strong.
He gets it up in the air to right center. It's going to go.
Jimmy G Patriots. What about it? I don't think that's happening.
Line, not so much. 2 on, nobody out. 1-1 game, 6th inning.
I've already said I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, he would. Dingler runs well. He's at second base. Luciano working deliberately. The 2-2 is swinging a foul off his front foot.
Doug Teeter walked Grayson Griner to the clubhouse, so he's probably going to get some stitching.
So it's so hard. We're spoiled in the regular season with a monitor, and you get to see replay after replay. All we can do here is guess at what happened, but I think you're exactly right. Clipped his batting helmet and then clipped his face.
Because his reaction was slow. Like it didn't hit his face flush.
Right.
Because he got the tick, and then down he went.
2-2 in the dirt. Good take. 3-2 now.
2-2 count.
Torkelson.
Let's get 1 to 10. How much do you like The Dark Knight? I don't know, like a 7. I don't know. I'm not a big superhero movie guy.
The bases,
6, 7,
seems like he's
somewhere around there.
The youngsters decide on their own whether to run
in
terms of stolen bases.
He's trying to judge their instincts. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to just.
What if they got a full count for Torque?
To show him what they can do, or show him what they can do.
Hey, nice at bat by Torkelson to get a full count here.
double play depth up the middle.
Be nicer if he capped it off with a hit or a walk.
3-2. In the dirt, he walked him.
Hey, there we go. Good at bat. Bases loaded.
Drawn now 6 more walks after drawing 9. Count them 9 in the game yesterday.
But here's what I want to caution.
Yeah, they're gonna pull that shit on us this inning.
Yep.
They're at 14 pitches. Watch this shit.
Training, and we see these kind of walks every year, and it's painful.
I already can predict they're gonna mercy us in this. They're gonna make us do that 20 pitch fucking rule.
Never chase. Because even though it's emphasized.
Yep, any hit will do. Any hit will do. Yep, great at bat. He's way to battle and keeping it. And
the guys you watch are the guys who don't.
Harold Castro's
good walk rate. Scope is very aggressive. Mazzara is very aggressive. Willie Castro is very aggressive. A.J. Hinch says we're not trying to change those guys, but what you can watch is if they are more disciplined at swinging at strikes and staying in the strike zone, their walk rate should go up. I don't think Scopes is going to change. Mazzara has shown he can.
The difference
and I think Willie Castro can.
I don't think that's the emphasis, though. I think the emphasis is, okay, you're going to have a plan against every pitcher. And here's
they're
the
scared of use.
that they work best at. Don't chase in those quadrants.
Right.
Like, don't even think about
I was at
chasing
Bake when two girls came up.
He made that point again today.
Came up and me
Fly
upset.
ball left field off the bat of Harold Castro. Deep going back
They
Valera, and he
us.
won't get it. That's going to drop
Hey!
all the way into the corner. Diggler in the score, and everybody moves up 90 feet because they thought that the left fielder Valera was going to catch that ball. And
got to run 2-1.
It should have been double. Ends up being.
I'm sorry to hear about that, Benjamin.
That only scores 1. Bases remain loaded, but that, let's face it, should have scored 2. 2-1 Tigers lead here in the 6th.
Time to just start kicking the shit out of them.
Adelin Rodriguez was at second base, and I
2-1.
don't know how he didn't score there.
Yeah, I think that will be discussed. But Adelin is
But
not,
bases are loaded. Jacoby Jones up.
No.
Nobody out, and a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers could break this wide
Could
open.
catch it after he didn't move on it for 20 seconds.
Yeah, they only scored 1 run because of the situation. 1-0.
Rodriguez pinch running for Ramos.
You know, to your point,
I wouldn't be stunned if Jacoby's the last batter of this inning, though. They're at 16 pitches. This is very.
He's just talking about walks as a byproduct.
Don't be stunned if the Blue Jays pull some shit this inning.
An idea of what the pitcher's trying to do against you, and then how do you counter
The 20 pitch, let's get the hell out of here thing.
instead of just walking up there and see ball, hit ball.
Right. It's really, let's face it, I think history shows that it's.
Oh, yeah, this will be a mercy inning. I think the Blue Jays, if I remember our last game against them, they were very liberal with the use of the mercy stuff.
See it change a little bit at the major league level, but it
They were very, very willing to use it. You know what I mean? They were very pro mercy shit.
And I don't mind that. I mean, I like we've talked.
Yeah, Chase. We talked about that the other day a little bit. That Brady wants to restructure again.
Are useful.
Yeah, I hate it, Hayden.
Jacoby Jones, 2-1 Tigers.
Same here, Bat Boy. 2-1.
To break this game wide open, Jacoby swings and misses at a
2-2.
sharp late-breaking slider down and away.
Yeah, he gave up on that one. It was way out in front.
Luciano's just a youngster, 21 years old. Debuted at 19 with Toronto. 2019.
Okay, excuse me.
Pitched for them last year. In the dirt now, 3-1 on Jacoby Jones.
All right, 3-1. Oh, okay, it's 3-1. It was only that was only ball. That was the first strike I just seen. The 3-1. A walk here could walk in a run. It'll be pitch 20 though, so I'm a little suspected out here.
Until they see what Renata Nunez is, if he can defend. You know, is Scope going to come in good shape? Like, all the guys that have come late have come in great shape.
The 3-1. A bit low.
You expect Scopey to
Ball four.
the same way.
A walk brings in a run. 3-1
There's some fans
Tigers.
there.
Will Charlie
3-1.
Montoya pull the trigger on
please.
the inning or on the pitcher?
Yes, please.
He is going to make a pitching change. He ended the inning twice before there were 3 outs the other day. Today he elects to go to his bullpen.
Oh, he's just going to do a pitching change.
Elvis Luciano did not record an out, facing 5 batters here in the 6th.
The players are batting very well.
3-1. Tigers
Wow.
on top. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning.
3-1 game, and they decided, they're going to let it just roll over then. They're just going to wait for the run mercy. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jacoby Jones walks, and the Tigers will get a pitching change. I'll unmute it as soon as it pops back on.
Communities rise.
So far, so good. Game just feels like it's taking forever. Yeah, they decided not to use that mercy shit this half inning, which is nice. I mean, he used it a few times last game. It'll be Greg Garcia due up to bat. Kristen Stewart's on deck. In the hole is Robson. I have no idea who they're bringing out to pitch though.
Business.
I'm pretty sure if the Tigers score like 4 or 5 runs, like get to 4 or 5 as like a run total, like or 6 runs, the inning ends.
FDIC equal.
Like the rollover rule or some shit. So if it becomes like 6-1 or 5-1, it's they pull the inning anyway.
Every gallon of gasoline you find at the pump, ethanol is actually a.
Yeah, lots of walks. Yep. Oh, we still have the entirety of the bottom of the 6th, 7th, and 8th, top of the 9th to play so far.
At micorn.org.
Got quite a few bats left. It sounds like they're coming back on in just a sec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, not quite yet. I think his face got split open. I'm not sure. Nick Algier.
25-year-old.
But it looks like he got hit in the face.
Missouri, 12th round pick.
Next time you hear, next to you is Greg Gibson, the home umpire.
Not too many players from the University of Iowa. You see that kind of stands
I don't
out.
remember
You
that
see
bat
somebody
boy, but
from
that's
Iowa,
funny.
you know?
I don't remember that. I'm
Talking
sorry.
about too many players from that program.
I can't name another one. So
All right, Garcia, break this wide open, Greg.
Let's take a quick look.
Oh, look at you.
Cap Anson played a
Cap Anson. Turn to the century.
Jim Sundberg.
Oh, there you go.
That's about the most notable other.
Starts with Cap Anson.
Greg Garcia at the plate. He takes ball 1.
Yeah, make it 7 exactly, right?
Eldred. Those are two
not too bad.
Good products at the University of Illinois or Iowa.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to get. He got cut open, that's for sure. I know he got split open, but I don't know about anything else injury-wise for him.
Plays everywhere well. He plays. Kind of a
Probably have to get some X-rays because it didn't hit him square in the face. It hit his helmet and whipped across.
Matchup, and it's always interesting.
It's like it's 1-1 now.
Construct a roster and just how certain pieces fit. In other words, nothing in the numbers jumps out at you with Greg Garcia, but clearly this is a guy that managers love, and A.J. Hinch is intrigued by.
He gives you good at bat. You know, even he's a 240 hitter or whatever
right.
He has no power, but he grinds at bats. He wears teams out. He makes every play at every position. The thing is he a duplicate of Nico? You know, so if you're going to carry 14 pitchers,
1 and 2,
carry a second utility guy. I mean, these are the questions. And Nunez, again, to go back to that stale point, he holds the key. I mean, he really does.
That's actually a big point to me because there are few on this team who have a track.
All right, Garcia, need a hit now.
Power like not on Nunez.
Right. I mean, they got to have that. If he can catch the ball and not kill him at first base, if he's not a -20 defensive run saved or something. they have to have that. I mean, if he can
he's a below average first baseman, but A.J. Hinch wants to see him at first base.
But below it, no, he's not going to play third. He's not even in the
no.
equation.
He's not even in the equation at third. A.J. I think has made that pretty clear.
Right.
He wants to see him at first, and he's got to show that he can be good enough. Because a 30 home run guy is something the Tigers just have not had.
I'm telling you what, in the middle of that lineup, it would make, make everything deeper.
Make a huge change. 2-2 swing and a miss. That's a good, sharp slider.
That's lefty on lefty dirt right there. That's not even fair.
I struck him out, son of a bitch. All right, 1 away here with the bases loaded.
But it's what Cron would have been last year in the middle of that lineup.
Yes.
42 likes for 48 watching. Hell yeah, that's really good. I appreciate you guys.
Potentially, Nunez can be.
It's really good. I appreciate it.
You know.
How much has it hurt him, do you think, not to have played yet?
Yeah, 50's awesome. I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you.
He's already playing uphill.
You're too kind.
They looked at Miggy. Okay, maybe we can play Miggy.
Stewart up.
Candy can play first, and they love Paredes.
Have they replaced him? I don't know. I think he got pinch ran for. Let me look.
And if Paredes makes this team, then Nunez doesn't, right? Or Nunez at first.
No, Torkelson's still on base.
Is your second baseman, third baseman.
Right. I don't like that scenario. I would rather Paredes.
So we've got Stewart up to bat. Bases loaded, one away.
They don't want Paredes to sit for a month either, right?
No.
That's a real tough call.
I'm on channel for a week now. This is one of my favorite. Hell yeah, Don. I'm glad you enjoyed, dude. You're very kind.
Yeah. And everything would have been on time, if they would just pushed it back.
Glad you guys all enjoying it.
Stewart at the plate, a tough go early on, already 6 strikeouts in his 12 appearances.
He needs a hit so bad.
Swing and a miss.
0-1. Come on, Christian.
Sometimes the game just turns.
World Series predictions? I don't know. Probably the Dodgers and.
Sooner or later, the game turns its back on you. I think he's facing that moment right now.
He really is. I'm not sure what he can do other than just tear it up for the rest of spring.
Dodgers, White Sox?
There's just no spot on him.
No.
What's up, Mike? Or what's up, Chase? What do you mean?
If somebody gets hurt,
what the fuck?
Comes in play. But even then, Badu is making more noise right now.
Yankees versus whoever.
Kristen is.
Fair enough, Julius. Put the ball in play. I know, we need a ball in play. Wonder how much I can fake baseball knowledge with vague analysis. You could probably get away with it, Mike.
Yeah, Victor Reyes is now in camp and should play.
I'm saying Yankees, Dodgers. That's not a bad prediction. I kind of like the White Sox. I know it's haram to say that for the Tiger stuff, but yeah, I don't know what's going on, Chase. The Google moderation team's been a bitch lately.
He was having a hard time.
Come on, Kristen. 1-1.
He just got to Lakeland.
Padres, White Sox. That'd be a fun World Series, Don.
Last year was the same way. He was late. You think they'd get it figured out by now?
Gotta get through the Dodgers.
You'd think. Start the process in January.
Get a little, maybe. I don't. Yeah, I forgot. Baseball dudes know their shit, Mike. You might get caught up.
Bases loaded, still 1 out. This is lefty on lefty matchup. First at bat of the day.
Hit a double play. I believe in him. Yeah, I think it perceives fake violence. I don't know what that is. I have. By the way, there's nothing I can do to make that stop. I wish there was.
7th strikeout this spring already for Kristen Stewart, who
he struck out again, dude.
Really tough time.
I think it stopped. This stopped updating for whatever reason.
Sadly, and he's playing right down to it.
Brings up Jacob
Kristen
Robson.
Stewart is trash. All right, Robson's up. Stewart strikes out. We're going to really strand the bases loaded. Now, this is the Tigers I know. Stranding the bases loaded and shit like that. Despite getting them loaded with no outs.
2 in the 5th inning, 2 walks. Couldn't get anybody.
This is the Tigers I was waiting to see.
Loaded the bases this inning, and then Castro with
I know, Sean. Just get rid of him.
The left field corner, and then another walk.
So they bring in the left.
Exactly, Mike. He's got to choke up next time. Exactly. Maybe he needs to choke up a little, stand a little bit, stand up in the box a little straighter.
Who is this new manager?
Yeah, no, we need to get rid of Stewart.
Oh, no, let's second guess away here in a spring game.
He needs to tie his cleats a little tighter.
Torkelson at third.
Hit that rosin bag.
Jacoby Jones, a base runner at first, or we have a pinch runner? We have a pinch.
Yeah, man. The Padres very intelligently built their team up. 2-0.
Danny Woodrow?
Yeah, I was guessing.
2-0 now for Robson.
Two 2-0 the count on Jacob Robson, his first at-bat of the day. Good to see him back in camp. It does, doesn't it? Good to see him in camp after the foul ball caught him last year and ended.
Dun, 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 dun.
Was that last year or 2 years ago?
2-1.
That was last year?
I thought it was last year, wasn't it?
You could be right.
He really needs to get that footwork right and really see it. Yeah, exactly, Mike.
He had some weird illness that he couldn't participate.
Yeah, Don, the Padres are a great example of how to build a baseball team correctly, but they might run into some issues in the future. I don't know. I forgot. There's no salary cap, so just do whatever they want. 3-1. Could we walk a run in?
On a 2-1 pitch. On the way.
I think it's supposed to be 9, Julius.
3-1 on Jacob Robson.
I don't want to face this guy left-handed. I'm sorry. There's just some funk about him that I'd be bailing.
Allgaier was at High Ball Dunedin in 2019. Did not pitch last year.
Stewart was a second-round pick. Yeah, he's a bust.
Strikeout rate in the minor leagues.
He looks like he's got some stuff.
Pretty decent, it looks like, from the left side. Yeah, 3-1, swing and a miss.
Too bad you can't do those situational lefty deals anymore because he looks like he'd be that guy.
Yeah, they're doing 9, sadly.
Situational lefty is not completely
This game
gone,
should be 7, but
nearly so.
Yeah, you better be able to get some righties out.
That's why I keep thinking about Holland, who can He can bury lefties. Derek Holland is in camp, but he is very hittable by righties. So he's
you know what I mean? Just like fall asleep. Just
a spot for him in the bullpen situation. Don't picture it.
Don't picture it. But again, they have to have guys that can eat innings.
That's right.
Throughout the season. So if they can get him to stay at an alternate site for a while, and he would, all those guys are going to get a chance to pitch. Alex Lang is going to be in a Tiger uniform this year.
I agree.
I mean, and deservedly so. But Tyler Alexander, Daniel,
dude
Norris,
just won't pitch.
Uranus.
Portioning innings this year is going to be
still full count.
4 or 5 guys.
It's a real science to it, art and science.
I mean, I'm trying to think, like maybe 12 starters could get as many as 10 starts. Is that outlandish?
Yes.
Okay.
There might be 12 starters though this year.
Okay, but there's going to be 4 or 5 guys that aren't in the rotation that are going to get a bunch of starts.
Yes, I agree. Low and away. Fastball misses. Jacob
All right,
Robinson
walk the run in, 4-1.
But Joe West is all over the place.
Hey.
I will say he, yes, might be a little rust there for
Clemens up.
He just wants to roll this inning over.
7 walks. 7 walks total issued by Toronto pitchers.
Jesus, dude. 7 walks
Another
today by the
lefty,
Blue
Cody
Jays.
Clemens. He impressed last spring, and A.J. Hinch.
Their pitching is not very
What
good.
he's seen from Cody Clemens. This is
another ball,
1-0 for him.
Yeah, he's 25. I mean, he's going into age 25 years, so he's young in terms of professional at bats, but he's not young.
And remember, just a handful of at bats before.
2 more runs, they will call. Yeah, I think. It's a run or 2. I don't know when the next one is.
Pop, though. He really is not a slap hitter. He can drive the ball. He hit 24 home runs his last year at Texas.
Hands tight by the left shoulder as he cocks the bat over it. The lefty with an open stance. Knees bent, bends at the waist toward the plate. Fastball low and outside. 2-0.
2-0.
Bailing, just like I would be.
We said that a few times today. 2-0, they count on a Tigers batter. We've seen it 4 times this inning. 9th man to bat here in the 6th inning. 4-1.
Oh, they batted around. Wow.
Not much in the way of offense. It's been fueled by hit batters and walks by Toronto pitchers.
Tigers have 3 hits, yet they've batted around this inning.
3-0 on Cody
3-0.
This inning may have to be stopped just for pure,
well,
save the game.
If he walks him here, it'll be his 20th pitch of the inning, and I wouldn't be surprised if he just waves the little white flag.
What's up, Kevin? They might have to mercy
his back
here.
Pocket ready to go.
Poor Jose Cisneros throwing 400 pitches warming up.
3-0 splits the middle of the plate. Joe West says thank you. Strike 1. 3-1.
Cisneros warming up, just looking around going, when the fuck am I getting in, dude? What the fuck is this?
At second, Jacob Robinson.
Poor Jose's like,
Boy, just to see the ball driven to
the Blue Jays about to come out and be like, hey, can we just do 7, actually? We only have enough guys to play 7.
The 3-1. Wow.
3-2.
Down the middle again. Strike 2.
Why didn't he swing?
Okay, it's 3-1. He kind of throws you a cookie, and you take it? What are you doing?
What the fuck? Dude, you literally sit back and know on 3-1 you're either getting a terrible pitch you don't swing
Took the 3-0, but the 3-1
at,
was
or
the same
you
spot.
bomb one. You swing with the intention of bombing it out of the
2 outs,
ballpark.
runners will be off for the pitch. Tigers trying to add to a 4-1 lead. The 3-2. Swing and a fly ball center field. Not deep. Nope. Ball coming in.
You show the game if it's on TV.
More,
No, I don't. You're not allowed to,
will make
Hayden.
the catch in very shallow center
Just
field.
keep coming.
Almost ended up on the infield. Chris McCoskey,
All right.
thank you.
Tigers score some runs. 4-1. Tigers take the lead.
Me too. Let's do it again.
We go to the top of the
We can
7th.
do it a few more times. We're through 6 in Lakeland. 4-1 Tigers on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
These past few months.
We'll go to the top of the 7th. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning finally. Took a little while. Wall, Espinal. So Wall, Espinal, and White. Wall, Espinal, and White. Yeah, you got to swing the bat, dude. And Jose Cisneros coming in, so we kind of have an idea of who's going to pitch the 7th. Hopefully it goes quick, and maybe the game ends. I don't know. This game doesn't need to go 9 innings, I don't think. As much as I'd like. Oh, what's up, Kevin? If I didn't say what's up, I think I did. I feel like this doesn't need to fully go 9. Yeah, I won't have a way for you guys to view the game. Yeah. Yeah, I won't have links. That's exactly what it means. Yeah, there's no way for you to watch the game. Why are you at? Dude, the game's not on TV, dude. No, I don't. I don't show the game. No. But I give you ways to watch it. I mean, I figure you can deduce that from, just reading a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's just not that hard to figure out.
Again via the PetSmart app.
Man, all people are like, oh, damn. Oh, you're good. Some NBA players have COVID. The All-Star game and they won't cancel it. Yeah, Don. The NBA is being stupid about that one. Money. Even the NFL canceled their All-Star game and just did it like on computers and shit.
4-1, Tigers in the
or on
lead.
like Xboxes.
Brought to you by General
Like,
RV
come on now,
Distributors.
NBA. You're really going to be worse than the
Premier
NFL about
sales,
this?
Service and parts.
Oh, for some reason, this decided not to
Thanks
update
again
at
to
all.
Chris McCoskey
Let's
of the
see.
Detroit News joining us today.
All right, there we go. Jose
Middle
Cisnero,
innings,
Wall,
and we can now
Espinal,
say the
and
fourth,
White
fifth,
up
and
here.
sixth are the middle innings. Tigers the last 2 days have played 9-inning games for the first time this spring. The 9-inning game or the 7-inning games are probably a thing of the past, although A.J. Hinch did say that for the game coming up on Thursday against Toronto and Dunedin, it looks like the Blue Jays wanted a 7-inning game, so that is still an option through the 13th of March. But mostly, we will be playing 9-inning games from here on out. Forrest Wall, a left-handed batter at the plate.
Cool. So it sounds like we'll be doing 9 for the rest of the spring, so that's good to hear,
First
unless like a
pitch is a
rare...
strike.
So just assume 9
Tiger
going
pitchers,
forward.
and this has kind of been what we've seen so far this spring, have been very hard to hit. So far in spring training, this is game number 8. Fastball, perfect pitch, 95 on the outside corner. Wall is a left-handed batter. No balls and 2 strikes. Opponents hitting 198 against Tigers pitching coming into play today, and they had just 1 hit through 6 innings today against Tigers pitching. So it's been low hits and high walks so far for Tigers pitchers in spring
Fouled
training.
that off.
And that has held true today. A Marcus Semien sharp single in the first inning is the only hit of the day. But Jose Ureña struggled with his command, walked 3 and hit 2. Casey Mize walked 3. So 6 walks and 2 hit batters to go with that 1 hit for the Toronto Blue Jays. So it's been high walks, low hits, low power against Tigers pitchers. All very good signs, but the walks do stand out so far. And I think Chris.
So 1 and 2 now, ball outside.
From the Detroit News.
But way outside.
See a little bit of wildness early on in the spring. Haven't actually gone back and checked that, but it seems that does seem like that's probably the case. Swinging a foul straight back.
I'll stand up for a second. I need to
get count remains 1 and 2, top of the order. All the starters have been swapped out, so it's Wall.
So all the starters are out for the Blue Jays.
And White.
No, Luke, they don't. They will for the regular season. Just
Cisnero is going to get a long look this spring. The 1-2 high fly ball.
You know damn well Adam Silver's going to cancel all the people, huh?
Woodrow. Now makes
and
the
gonna
catch.
Cancel all the people watching the game.
This is as strong a wind as we have seen.
You mean
Lakeland,
ain't gonna cancel?
Consistently blowing in from the outfield to knock a ball down. You just get the feeling nobody could hit a ball out today other than
1 away.
The Giancarlo Stanton.
Yep, they'll be playing 9, Luke. I think for the rest of the rest of the. I would just assume for the Tigers that they'll be playing 9 for the rest of the spring, except the a game against the Blue Jays next Thursday.
Very lyrical name, takes a fastball up and away. We talked about the high fastball. This is a good example of what you will see
1-0.
Tiger pitchers this year. Jose Cisneros' average fastball is 96. But he's consistently 96, 97, 98 in many appearances. tends to keep the ball down. They're trying to get him to throw it up, and we saw it the other day. Overpowered some guys with some fastballs that were not just up, but running up and away. And this is a guy who made a lot of improvements last year. Fastball in 3-0. The count on Espinal. Got more swings and misses.
It's Espinal, not Espinal.
He was more consistent last year.
Looks like he's got him 3-0 right now. This ain't good. Looks like he's going to walk this guy.
And he's in his early 30s. He's kind of got that veteran feel to him, even though he's not pitched a ton in the major leagues. Espinal takes a strike.
3-1.
There's every reason to believe that he's going to be given a long look as they try to figure out, and this is not a decision that's going to come until the end of spring, who the closer is going to be. The 3-1. Check swing. Foul tip off the bat of Espinal. Righty on righty matchup. Ball ends up in the glove. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Low and away. He missed with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Another walk issued by Tigers pitcher. So each team has issued 7 walks today. Jake Rogers is the catcher right now for the Tigers. All the Tigers' positions have been swapped out. Had some more changes this inning. Let's see if we can position everybody correctly on that Tigers infield.
Speaking of 3-0 count, how do you feel about the... Oh, it's not a rule. I would say 3-0, don't swing on 3-0. If you're going to swing on 3-0, you better make sure it's a good pitch to swing at type situation. I personally don't care if you swing 3-0, but you better be careful. Like, you know.
He's the third shortstop of the day. Pinero at third. Or Policelli at third. Pinero at short. Cody Clemens is still at second. Aderlin Rodriguez is now at first. The outfield has Stewart and left.
Oftentimes you're going to get a fastball right down the middle on 3-0. So, and if you do, you should be hitting that out of the ballpark. One away, runner at first in the top of the 7.
Clear and cool.
It's like a 0-1 count, maybe 0-2 or 1-1.
White takes the slider a little bit low. 2-1 on the first baseman for the Toronto Blue Jays. 1 run, 1 hit for Toronto. They have drawn 7 walks and have had
2-1 count actually.
Tigers 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and they have drawn 7 walks. Also a couple of hit batters. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breeze has been steady, 65 degrees at game time. Steady blowing.
Out here would be huge. What's up, Dre? Welcome back. Welcome back.
20-mile-an-hour breeze with the occasional 25-mile-an-hour gust. White is a right-handed batter. Extends the hands away from the right shoulder as he
strike him out.
The bat over it.
Come on.
White swings and pops it into right center.
Even better than out.
Into right center, very shallow to make the catch. Every fly ball, and it's hard to tell how many were hit hard, but there's been some hard contact. Every fly ball ends up shallow. And if it's hit high in the air, it gets driven almost all the way back to the infield.
So it'll be 2 down now.
First, 4-1 Tigers in the 7th inning.
He said everything I was going to say. So, yeah, like he said, 2 down, guy at first.
Struggled.
Top 7. Tigers lead 4-1.
Walked 3, hit 2, and came out after hitting Marcus Semien with a pitch in the 2nd inning. So it's a struggle in our first look at Jose Urena, signed to a $3 million deal in the offseason.
Yeah, Urena didn't do so great.
A guy for $3 million, you're probably not thinking of putting him in the bullpen. So that's a guy they certainly hope will be in the rotation, but not a terrific outing today. Really a struggle.
1-0.
Casey Mize pitched the next 2 innings. Did not give up a run. He worked a 1-2-3 third. And the stuff all day was quite good. Fastball consistently touching 96, 97. but he walked the bases loaded in the 4th inning. He walked the leadoff man on a
Alrighty, what's going on?
And then after getting 2 easy outs, here's a line drive softly to short, charging in fielding.
Sounds like that'll be 3.
Little jam job off the bat of Valera, and it's the 3rd out here in the 7th inning.
Go to the bottom of the 7th. Due up for the Tigers, it'll be Dingler, Rodriguez, and Rogers. Dingler, Rodriguez, and Rogers due up here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll get a pitching change. Commercial break, so it has to be muted till it's back. Till it comes back on. Nobody wants to listen to some shitty commercials anyway. Hell yeah, Nathan, go Tigers. Yeah, I'm standing up right now because I'm just tired of sitting down. Maybe about 3 straight hours of sitting for a minute there. Almost. That sucks. No Tigers game tomorrow. Kind of a bummer, right? Like, it's like, oh man, no Tigers tomorrow. Favorite movie? I don't know. What's up, Mark? You just got off work? Oh, that's always the best thing. Hell yeah, go Tigers. We're up 4-1 right now, going into the bottom of the 7th. What's up, Goat Kwan? So, obviously, I think Dingler, Rodriguez, and Rogers are due up to bat this inning. All that's really left is the full 8th inning and the top of the 9th, as well as these at bats. Well, let me make sure. Let me see if the game's back on yet.
We're here for it all, and always will be. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Confidence comes with every card. To learn more, visit hereforitall.com.
Little Caesars, home of the $5 hot and ready class.
Blue Jays are good. Yeah, Blue Jays are a good team. It's just they're not playing good. Their pitching hasn't been the best. They're walking a shitload of people. Indians are down 6-2. Ooh. They're getting beat up on. The game's about to be on like 2 seconds.
Late round draft pick, 31st round draft pick 6 years ago out of the University of Pittsburgh by the Yankees.
Hobby Harris pitching.
He has only pitched a few innings above A ball in parts of 5 minor league seasons. Last at Tampa, high A ball
Canada?
for the Yankees.
What's up with Canada? Oh, you're from Canada, Tyler?
19.
How's Canada? Things going all right up there?
And in relief role, 49 innings of work. High walks, high strikeouts, but a walk rate of 5.5 per 9 stands out to go with a
swing training. Yeah, no, Mark. Yeah, the Tigers look really good. They look patient at the plate. They look like they're willing to take walks. They're stealing bases better. Their pitching looks a little stronger. Yeah, they look way better. Yeah. Oh yeah, Canada's not bad.
Top prospects.
Baltimore's down 13-1.
Second round pick out of Ohio State last year.
It happens. Dingler, Rodriguez, and of course Rogers up.
People have raved about with Dylan Dingler last year and this year. This is a very athletic player. I mean, you think of a catcher and you think, okay, he's a catcher, but this is a guy who they didn't have room for him at catcher at Ohio State his freshman year, and he played center field. That's what the Ohio State coaching staff thought of him, and Tigers have no plans to move him out from behind the plate right now, but he runs well.
I just hope we pick the right. Yeah, same here, Mark. I hope we don't fuck this up.
Be interesting to see where he starts this year.
Do you remember the 2017 game at Tampa? I don't know. Which one?
So
that's a really random, just like random game.
Great command, shows 96 and already to 3-0 on Dylan Dingler, who entered the game
3-0
as a pinch runner.
No, I don't. That's 4 years ago, and I have no idea.
Corner, Grayson Griner hit by a pitch.
Nah, man, that's a long time. Not really. No,
it was a long time ago.
I'm not gonna lie and say, oh yeah, I remember, man. That was crazy. I don't.
On his face, maybe not really. The mouth. The 3-1.
So long ago in a bad season, so I don't really care.
The strike zone with the fastball at 94.
And not to be rude, Hayden. I just don't remember it. So. Paredes to make the team, and Rogers, I'm tired of 100 Griner. Yeah, Griner stinks. He got hit in the face today by a pitch mark, unfortunately. Hopefully he's all right, but it looks like he got busted open. Well, it kind of like hit the edge of his helmet and like caught his face, kind of like it scraped across.
Him with fastballs. Tigers have already drawn 7 walks.
I may not have been watching the
game yesterday.
The Tigers during the during that 2017. If Brad Ausmus was the coach, I wasn't watching.
With all those short
3-2 full count.
46 walks in 57 innings of at bats.
Yeah, I don't know what Jake Rogers is doing.
Add another walk. The 8th
walked him, ball 4.
Dylan
Jesus
Dingler
Christ.
Draws the walk. Let's pause for station identification on the Detroit Tigers.
Oh, we got one on, no out, another walk, folks. Walk, 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 walk. Here comes Rodriguez. Yeah, USTV go, man. Yep, cool. Yep.
Brings up Aderlin Rodriguez.
Yes,
getting quite a bit of playing time so far in the early part of this spring. A couple of RBIs.
Well, thank you guys. 47
2 for
likes. That's very
6 so
kind.
far
I just
this
checked
spring
those
for
out.
Aderlin Rodriguez.
With the mustache? I don't know why he's got that stash. Yeah, Griner does good every year in
8
spring.
more walks
Yeah, I
today.
know.
Really
Yeah,
is an
don't ever be
astounding
fooled by
total.
Grayson Griner's high
47
batting average and shit right
walks
now.
drawn.
He's a faker.
Coming into the game, they're already 7 ahead of any other team in either Florida or Arizona. And they have widened that lead, you would assume, today with 8 more walks. Rodriguez swings and hits a high pop-up down the left field.
Damn, the
line,
Tigers
slips into
lead.
foul territory over by the stands, and that ball hits the screen by the tarp.
Who took
down
the
the
Tigers
left
we
field
knew?
line.
The ones
Looked
that
like it
had
was
10
gonna be
walks in 30
playable,
games.
But the wind just
Yeah, I don't know.
pushed
The
it
Tigers
away
are
enough from Smith.
yeah, the S Network's on there,
Push
Cole.
it out
Yep.
of play. Tigers scored in the first inning on a Willie Castro
So that'll go out of
double.
play 0-1. But yeah, the Tigers are. This is a whole different team. All of a sudden, they know how to take pitches and like just wait and don't swing at garbage.
Batters he faced, and the Tigers just have not had much in the way of
Rogers or Haas is
offense
back
at
up.
all since they scored 3
Yeah,
runs
Springer's
in the
not
6th
playing
inning
today,
on a
Tyler.
hit batter, a single,
He didn't play.
a walk, a single, a walk, and another walk. So 2 bases loaded walks brought home runs in that 3-run 6th inning.
They are, Don. They are. They have a better fundamental philosophy to like batting or
Strike 1 on
something.
Aderlin Rodriguez, big, strong right-handed batter, knees bent, hands are close to the right shoulder as he cocks the bat over it. Off-speed pitch misses down. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rodriguez has passed prospect
Well, the
status. He's
Yankees
29
wins
years
against
old.
Phillies 4-0. Hell yeah, man.
Roster invite who will be.
Sounds like a good. Congrats to the Yankees,
AAA.
man.
Can hit for average, hit for power. Was in Japan last year. Runner takes off, pitches a little bit low, throw it on to second base. Not in time.
Stole a base
Just
by
in
Jake
ahead of the
Rogers.
throw. Dylan Dingler steals second base.
Dylan Dingler
That's what
stole
we were
the base.
talking about.
Even our catchers can run now. What the fuck?
And that's what's been fun to watch. I mean,
2-1 now.
the
Runner
conditions,
steals
they
to
say
second.
Hinch, yes, there are signs being given, but he's also giving these youngsters a chance to make decisions on
3-1. Jesus Christ.
Either the scouting report about the pitcher who's on the mound, fastball up and away. 3-1 now. They count on Aderlin Rodriguez. Pitcher slow to the
mad.
plate. Go. Catcher doesn't have a good arm. Go. Think about the count. Think about the situation.
Catchers looking like track
Tigers
stars. I know.
have now stolen 8 bases.
Jesus,
in
stolen
9
bases and the
attempts
walks
so
are
far
crazy.
this
Yeah, it's
spring,
getting wild
many
out
by
here.
youngsters. 3-1 on Rodriguez. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third base. Scooped up by Smith. A step to his left. Throws to first. A little bit high. Grabbed by White.
1 away.
Dingler has to hold.
Dylan Dingler stays at second.
base.
1 away. Runner at second here in the bottom of the
There's not been
7th.
many
Tigers
balls
lead
put in
4-1.
play so far by Tigers batters. We mentioned Ray struck out 6. Ray's relievers have struck out another 5. Add in the 8 walks and a hit batter. That's 20 plate appearances that ended in a walk or a strikeout or a hit batter. Jake Rogers steps to the plate. Better at bats for Jake. Last couple of games. Pitch low and outside. That did not bounce.
1-0.
The glove of the catcher, Moreno. That should be a pass
More likes
ball.
than viewers. Yeah, man, that's always a good thing.
hard fastball, but tried to back.
No, we have the day off tomorrow. Yep.
So scooting over to third. Here's Dylan Dingler, and the Blue Jays will draw the infield in. 4-1 Tigers.
Yeah, we play the Yankees Tuesday. Yep, we play tomorrow. Or we're off tomorrow. Yankees on Tuesday.
Lakeland, Florida, mid-60s. Expected to be in the mid to upper 60s for the next couple of days. Fly ball deep and foul down the left field line. That ball was hit a long way against the wind, but it was on a line. Pulled it well foul in the end. 1 ball, 1 strike. But
the runner went up to third. I guess the ball got past and the runner got up. Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
He took some pitches. He swung and missed at some pitches.
Hey, no reason to say you're bad. You're good, man.
3 at-bats that we've seen of Jake Rogers, he's really stung the ball, had much better at-bats. The 1-1. Curveball misses low. Jake Rogers, Eric Haas, Grayson Griner, Dustin Garneau, all
2-1.
battling for that backup spot.
Any games tomorrow? No, I'm thinking I'm going to take tomorrow off of streaming. It's supposed to be 61 in Lansing. That's a really nice day. 3-1. I might take tomorrow off and just chill out in terms of streaming.
Adelin Rodriguez got to 3-1, hit the ball hard, but grounded out to third.
So I kind of have a refresh day.
In tight. Jake Rogers has a 3-1.
Hey, MSU Detroit fan.
The bat on the right shoulder, very upright stance, and lifts it off.
3-1.
Pitch comes
here
in.
Comes the pitch. Runner at third, 1 away here in the 7th.
In between Dylan Dingler and third base
3-2.
coach Chip Hales goes down the left field line. A.J. Hinch says he's having almost daily conversations with
Tigers
Jake
are up
Rogers.
4-1.
Trying to get this young man.
Same, Mark. Yeah, I didn't like the short sample games that we got last year.
Detroit in the Justin Verlander trade. The 3-2. Swinging a foul straight back. Good rip at a fastball.
Keep it 3-2.
He'll see at least 7 pitches in this trip to
full
the
count.
4-1 Tigers in the bottom of the 7th.
1 away. Bada runner at third.
Exhibition baseball with the Toronto Blue Jays. Off day tomorrow. 1 of 2. There's usually just 1, but they redid the schedule. 2 off days. Then they'll play the Yankees. Will be on the air on Tuesday.
Oh, looks like they walked him. Damn.
Breaking ball up and in.
Blue Jays just can't get their pitching together.
This is really something. Back-to-back games where the Tigers have drawn 9, count them, 9 walks.
Yeah, exactly, Detroit fan. That's how I'm working too. It's like it'd be nice if these games weren't on the radio, but
we are 30
is what it is.
Batters into this game.
Yeah, they're in Lakeland, Louis. Yep, they're home today.
21 of the
Panero's up, runners at the corners, 1 away.
Out a walk or a hit batter. Daniel Pinero at the plate. Big, strong, right-handed batter.
See if we bust this open a little more. Why not?
Pop-up into shallow right field. Long run for Young. Wind pushing it. He'll make the catch in very shallow right. And no chance.
No chance, yeah. No chance at a tag and score.
To advance.
2 down, runners at the corners. Bottom 7. Tigers have a 3-run lead. 4-1 is the score.
Would have gone a little deeper. I don't think that one, because it was.
And now up is who the hell is
that? Would have gone any deeper on a day when the wind wasn't blowing in
who?
Left field. It was
Garneau?
A very shallow pop.
Oh, Woodrow. Woodrow's up now. Okay.
2 outs.
Louis
at first and third.
No, I figured it was Lewis or Louis. Usually when it's the O-U-I-S, people like to go by Louis. And usually Lewis is L-U-I-S.
Years old. Remember the Tigers picked him a few years ago in the 12th round out of Creighton in Nebraska.
I'm glad I got it right, because that would have sucked if I said Lewis and you're like, my name is Louis.
All of them have thrown a lot of pitches. 21 pitches for this right-hander here in the 7th inning.
And I'm pretty sure, unless you were a chick, like the other way is it's Lois.
The 1-0. Swinging line drive, base hit into right field. 1 hop
exactly,
off the dirt.
Yeah, not Lewis.
Dingler into score. Jake Rogers will hold at second. Good swing for Danny Woodrow. A sharp line drive single into right. Tigers add a run. A big 2-out single makes it 5-1 here in the 7th inning.
Oh, shit. All right, 5-1. Tigers take the lead.
Balls we have seen for either team today. And that was a good stroke from
Stewart.
Danny Woodrow. He was at Toledo.
Oh, Woodrow just hit that. So Woodrow drives in a run. Now we have runners at first and second. A 5-1 lead now with
There'll be insurance down at AAA again this year.
Policelizan.
Tricky decisions at the end of spring training with the delay of the AAA season.
Oh yeah, Hayden.
Toledo will serve as an alternate training site for the month of April.
It's Louisville.
Brady Policelli.
I'm pretty sure Louisville it's pronounced Louisville or like Louisville or something like that.
From the alternate training
Our prospects are looking really good. Hell yeah, they are, Mark.
Roster in the month of April. So anybody that the Tigers would say leave.
I think if you ask people there, they say it's Louisville
Florida
or something like that.
Single A, double A spring training would have to be guys that.
Yeah, but if you go there, I think people say Louisville or something like that.
Fastball outside.
And technically, if they're, it's it's more correct if they're from there, and that's how they say it.
He's been so hot with winter ball.
1-1.
He's swung the bat well already here.
They got that real thick accent down in Louisville.
Hard to picture him not making the team right now, but if he was on the bubble, you think, well, if he doesn't make the team, where is he going to go? Alternate training site where he would only get inter-squad games? Probably not.
Louisville. That's what it is. Louisville. I think I'm saying that, but I can't get that. I have a weird accent when I say words.
If the need arose, so
Louisville. Yeah, they say it like that basically. Yeah, but I say Louisville because I have I don't like to enunciate hard like that. 2-1.
Stay here in Florida where they will get some regular games. The 2-1 to Brady Policelli, swing and a foul, straight back, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Intriguing prospect for
there you go, Kaline, Horton, Freehand, Northrop, and Gates Brown.
25 years old, but he's
those are some of the greats, right?
Intriguing because he is a true
Freehand, not Freeland. Sorry, type. I have bad eyes.
He's got a good arm.
2-2.
He can play all over. He hasn't risen yet above A ball, but he has turned himself into a valuable piece because of his position flexibility. And A.J. Hinch, we know.
No, there's nothing to buy. Like, what do we need to fix? Like,
swinging a high foul out of play.
Unless something really just goes wrong in terms of someone's development, there's no reason to spend money and blow money on big names. Yeah. Unless maybe we don't really develop at catcher, then maybe catcher. But like other than that, I'm not really interested in blowing this team up. Maybe some pitchers if the pitchers are all booty.
He just needed some playing time, and there wasn't a natural spot for him. Lance Parrish said, "Hey, have you ever
68 policy saved us?" I have no idea what that is. I'm sorry. I'm only 27, man.
He was willing to give it a shot, and he played the outfield for Lance Parrish when he was managing in the Tigers minor leagues. So now he's played 60 games catcher, 40 games in the
68
outfield.
World Series. Oh, the World Series. Yeah, the Tigers. Yeah, when they beat the the Mets.
And the Tigers feel pretty comfortable moving him all around. 3-2, 2 outs. The runners will be off for the pitch. 5-1 Tigers in the 7th. The pitch, swing and a miss, and Policelli strikes out on a fastball.
Policelli strikes out. That'll end the 7th. Let's go to the top of the 8th. It's 5-1 Tigers lead, top of the 8th.
7 on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
Got to mute it because it's a commercial break. Smith, Young, and Kirk due up. Oh, fuck this, dude. It's gonna flash the word strikeout like 800 times. For whatever reason. Smith, Young, and Kirk due up. Smith, Young, and Kirk due up. Gotta mute it because it's commercial break. Tigers came back down 3-1. Beat the Cardinals. Oh, it's the Cardinals? I thought it was the Mets. I don't know why. Again, I don't really care about the history of sports. Yeah, I'm also my original speaking voice isn't from Michigan. I'm a MSU Detroit fan. So I was born in Israel. And I grew up with a British accent until I was 13. And then I knocked that shit off when I came to America. Favorite player, Cabrera. Like, I used to call it aluminium for a really long time. I still slip and call it aluminium sometimes. But yeah, Smith, Young, and Kirk due up. Still commercial breaks. Yeah, I grew up super in like a British boarding school. It was a very strange life in Israel. Oh, So about 10 seconds, they're going to have to play this weird guitar riff that they play, and down 6, but the Cardinals won Game 7. Yeah. It's just I think the Met. I think I get the 64 Mets mixed up quite a bit.
Broadcast is presented by Authority, the Detroit Tigers.
Again, I don't really care about the history of sports, by the way. If I wasn't alive for it, I care so little that it happened.
The express written consent.
Yeah, Bob Gibson was a beast. Teron he did all right. 2 innings, looked all right.
Holland takes over on the mound for the Tigers.
Holland's pitching now against Smith, Young, and
the arm is still
Kirk.
quite sound. His fastball's been right around that 94.
Way outside. Top 8. 5-1 Tigers lead.
Smith is a 94.
Unanimous Hall of Famer, 100%. Yeah, dude. He's the last Triple Crowner since Yastrzemski. Or at least the last right-hander since Yastrzemski, 100%.
Tough couple of years for Derek Holland.
Yeah, Kirk was just a hell of an Kirk Gibson's just a hell of an athlete. Sucks that he has to deal with the Parkinson's shit he's got going on, or else he'd probably still be a great manager for baseball. 2-1. Holland, he might. We'll see. It's gonna be tough for it. We'll see how the bullpen looks.
He's almost always been a starter. He's pitched out of the bullpen a little bit the last 2 years.
Mazzara, hopefully. It's like up and down. I see the expectations of Mazzara.
2019 in his 6 ERA. 2018, he had a good year with the Pirates.
He increased his velo. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
The 2-2. Fastball missed inside. I think Kevin Smith thought he'd just been rung up with another fastball, but Joe West says, nope, that's ball 3.
Okay, so full count now?
Smith, the right-handed batter, and that's the thing that jumps out at you with Derek Holland. He can bury lefties, but he's had a tough time getting out righties. Fly ball to center. Flat ball is smoked. On the run is Woodrow, and that ball's over his head all the way to the deepest part of the ballpark, right center, and cruising into second.
Probably still be coaching position if it was. Yeah, exactly.
Second hit of the day.
No, Torkelson didn't get a hit yet.
And he crushed it to straightaway.
Do you think Pujols? Yeah, they'll let him in unanimously. He was pretty squeaky clean during the steroid scandals, so they probably let him in. His numbers, what is he? Fucking borderline. He might get 700 home runs. Yeah, dog. They'll probably let in old Albert, old fat Albert.
Most likely is.
With his big ass alien head and shit. Down syndrome looking motherfucker. He's so good at baseball though.
He can certainly give you innings this
so good. He's one of the clean stalwarts from the steroid era, and he still fucking stood out.
Who can give you innings this year?
Did he use them?
Given what will be
is there good evidence? I haven't.
Guys like Scooble.
It's about as likely as if Jeter used them, probably. Like, there's more evidence that Jeter used steroids or HGH than Pujols, I think anyway. And the likelihood that Jeter used it's not very, very high.
150 innings plus. I think Chris is right. They'll probably.
When was Pujols ever on a goddamn steroid list?
That high on the innings.
He was in no Balco reports. He wasn't on no goddamn Conseco list.
Young, 2-0.
Pujols is a pretty clean athlete, I think.
62-game season.
But then there's Jeter, who
under 1,500.
He was his trainer was basically linked to the whole steroid thing with the HGH scandal with Peyton Manning. They're all linked in like the same. It's as likely that this is how I put it. It's as likely that Peyton Manning and Derek Jeter used HGH. Like those are the same percentages that those two used it. But yeah, unless Pujols is like squeaky clean.
Guys didn't throw.
Jackie Robinson's debut. That's pretty cool.
Mostly.
3-1 count.
Innings was the limit.
3-2 count. Lost him. Ball 4. It looks like.
It's a lot of calculating, a lot of figuring out how you're going to spread those innings around. You don't want to shut your youngsters down.
You know what would be badass if the Tigers just fucking at the 20 pitch limit just canceled this inning?
We'll worry about, the possibility of being shut down later. Fastball strike. Chavez Young thought he had drawn a walk, but it's a called third strike.
Oh, they struck him out. One away. Damn, they struck his ass out. Bad call.
To keep an eye on all year long. AJ Hinch is
they called his ass out on one of them pitches. That's funny.
You prepare like you're going to be ready on opening day. Talking to
kind of a bad call by the looks of it.
Scoobles of the world. Let us worry.
Anyway, now we go to one away. Runner at second. I guess he was able to steal a base there. Oh, no, he doubled. Now Adams is up.
Curveball a little bit low to Riley Adams, ball one. First at bat of the day for
I appreciate you, Louie.
Adams.
Thanks for the kind words, man. Tigers only have one at bat at this rate left. They'll bat the bottom, and then that'll be. Then they'll do the ninth.
Has been.
But it's always a good thing when your team only has one more at bat left in the eighth inning. That's what you want to see. You only want to see one more at bat from your team at this stage of the game.
Now 2-0 the count. I'm Riley Adams, third round pick.
Come on,
4
Holland.
years ago out of the University of San Diego. A-ball AA in 2019.
I don't have favorite umpires. I think they all suck. I'm team robo umpire.
With 14 home runs.
Time to get rid of these garbage ass fucking balls and strikes, idiot. Like, just get rid of these idiot umpires. Time to go to machine umpiring. Baseball is like the only sport where you can actually have like a form of field umpiring or robo umpiring, because all the other sports, you know, there's too much discretion. Balls and strikes is balls and strikes. Like, that's as simple as that. So is outs. It's like all of that is as simple as it is. They won't eject anybody because you can't argue with the perfect call. Like, you can't argue it. It's perfect. No one argues instant replay.
Gone to a 3-ball count.
You know, and if they do, they look foolish, and everyone laughs at their foolish-looking asses.
Allen leans in, glove on the right knee, ball behind.
But even on instant replay, everybody's like, "Oh, damn it!" Even it's good, man. All that shit's good.
Back-to-back batters thought they had gone a walk.
There we go, Holland.
Batters take a called third strike, both times on
Holland painting fucking corners and shit. Look at Holland's literally just trying to hit corners right now. He is not working anywhere near the middle of the plate. This looks like a lot like his last bat situation too. This dude is literally just bopping corners and fucking outsides of the plate.
Both appearances this spring, he has walked.
He said, "Fuck the middle of the plate."
And I'm sure there's
2 out, and plus there'll still be like field umps. I think like guys to make outs in the field, like fly ball outs,
was good today.
Ground ball outs, stuff like that.
Looked like he was throwing all 4.
Yeah, the computer strike zone, robo strike. They have it in an American Independent League in baseball. It's basically like the MLB basically pumps up a bunch of weird pro amateur leagues. They give them like a couple $1 million so they can operate for a few years. And the reason they do that is so they can test out all these experimental things that baseball wants to do and might try in the future. One of those leagues have a robo home plate umpire that basically it calls balls and strikes, and it's been beautiful. It's like slowly getting great. And that's going to make its way for behind the home plate. Still need field umps though. You still need field umpires. Lots of discretionary, like ground rule doubles, balls under the thing kind of call. Out of play calls, stuff like that. You need umps, but home balls and strikes, you don't need a home plate umpire for that. That's stupid, and it's inefficient, and it creates problems. We don't need that in baseball. Just set the fucking strike zone to be sense the strike zone here, the titties to knees, and that's that. Like, you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. The bottom of your titties to your knees, basically. That's your strike zone. Favorite NL Padres. Winning 2-0, I like their lineup. Call me a homer, but I want to see a Tigers Padres. Yeah, Mark, me too. I would love to see that. I've been a Padres fan for just about as long as I've been a Tigers fan, because when they got Greg Maddux and then they had Jake Peavy. They had Greg Maddux, they had Jake Peavy, and they also had Trevor Hoffman for a minute there. And that was literally when I first started watching. Those were 3 of my favorite baseball players because I wanted to be a pitcher, so. Like a testing place, base running and such. Yeah, exactly. You basically just need umpires. Certain umps. You don't need a home plate. Commercial break. I'll unmute it as soon as the game comes back on. Due up, though, is Stewart, Robson, and Clemens. Stewart, Robson, and Cody Clemens, the son of Roger Clemens. And, yeah, we're just waiting for the game to come back on. You ordered a Padres hat? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Padres are a fun team. 1984 rematch. Yes, sir. Do I remember? Yeah, I love Mariano. Yeah, he's one of my favorite closers. Yeah, he's one of my favorite pitchers, actually. Ice motherfucking cold-blooded. He had ice in the veins. Literally. Mariano's blood, if you were to cut him open, it would just come out in chunks of, like, it'd be all chunky and cold and shit. just globs of ice and icy blood, you'd be like, ugh. What's wrong with you? Are you sick?
But Circus Sports.
Nathan was fun too, but no, dude, Mariano Rivera is cold-blooded.
Golden Gate to activate.
That dude is the greatest closer of all time. How long am I streaming for? The rest of the game.
You to order your favorite pizza.
Yeah, Iceman. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and Trevor Hoffman was just as cold, dude. What the hell? Is the game over? What happened? Why did they just shut this down? Oh, son of a bitch. What happened? Is the game over? Did the game just get called?
Brought to you by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. And I say brought to you by past tense because as we enter the top half of the 8th inning, it had me double-checking my scorebook. Both teams decided it was time to call it a day.
Oh,
so
they
this
quit.
is the flexibility that has now been built into spring training games.
Woo!
And it makes
we
a lot of
win.
sense.
Go Tigers. We win. Yay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. The game's over. The Blue Jays quit. The Blue Jays went, all right, dude. We really don't want to keep getting beat on. We ain't got no more pitchers. Do your Manic? I don't have any Manics. Manic Rob? Magic? What's the magic? Mariano Rivera unanimously voted. Yeah, Mariano should be a Hall of Famer, 100%. It's just like Trevor Hoffman. WW, yeah, we're 5-2, folks. We go to 5-2. Yeah, what time is Michigan State, Michigan on? What time is tip-off for the state and game? Yeah, so tomorrow the Tigers are off, so we won't be doing a Tigers game tomorrow. But I may still stream a nighttime stream or something, or a morning stream. 4:30. Oh, so the game's on in 4 minutes. Damn, do you guys need a link to the basketball game? What channel is the game on? I can drop you guys a link to the game if you guys need one. Jays just couldn't get under the pitch. Exactly. CBS. Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, one sec. Let me, CBS it should be on, you said? Let me see. Yes, it's 4:30.
1963. Congrats to the loyal Ramblers. Congrats to Sister Jean as well.
Here, let me give you CBS. It says at it says 4:30 basketball's on. One sec. I have this. Hold on. That should be okay. I don't, you know what I mean? If you use it, just leave. Oh, well, the stream's ending. We're at 51 likes. You guys did great on the likes. I don't need any more of those. That should be good. That should be CBS. I kind of want to I'm going to stay to a 4:30 even, so that way I can kind of get an idea if that works or not. But yeah, the Tigers won, everybody. That's always really, really good. Let me close that, make myself a tiny bit bigger. Woo! Woo! Yeah. I'm an ugly bitch. I know that. We've established that a while ago. Let's see if this is going to be the right one. Hell yeah, Kevin. Go green, go white. I'm going to keep it muted. Yeah, I do think it's Michigan State on that coming up. All right, see you later, Don. Okay, but I'm going to watch the Padres game. Oh, hell yeah, Mark. Congratulations. Channel's good. Yeah, it should pop right up. You should be able to click right on that, and it should load up. Yeah, Michigan State, I believe, is next.
Take them out of that conversation and put them into the tournament. A loss today doesn't hurt them at all. I think for a team in Michigan State situation.
Yep, okay, so that's the game that's on next on that channel. So you should be able to use that link to find the Michigan State game that I know most of you, if you're from Michigan, you're watching that today. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for the likes on the stream today. We hit over 50, which is crazy. Appreciate that. Thank you for the dislikes if that's what you left too. That's totally fine. Yeah, so Tigers are 5-2. We beat the Blue Jays again. Very good walk. Does not work in Canada. Shit. Oh yeah, it's because it says US TV Go. Fuck, dude. Hold on. Let me try to find another one real quick. Here, give me 1 second, Lewis. I could probably find a YouTube link. I just have to open up an app real quick. You guys want to give me another second here? Maybe later I'll write it. Oh no. No college. That's weird. Hold on. Let me check something. Gotta check something out real fast. I'm trying to find something for. I don't know why it doesn't work in Canada. It's probably because it's US stuff. Do you know how to use a VPN? Hold on, let me try and figure this out.
I'm always up for.
All right. Let me see. I don't. This is the only other site I could find. And I don't even know if it's one of the game. Let me make sure first before I give it to you. You just gotta make sure you close pop-ups and shit. Oh wow, there's a lot of pop-ups on this one. Fuck that.
Interaction.
Okay, here we go.
At 11. The week that
you just gotta close like an ad or a pop-up before you can get it to play. Check that. And the way you get it to work is just oh shit. You control V that boy in there. Well, that's what I do. And then you just close this, it looks like. This one little pop-up, the little ad right there, and then you just press play. There shouldn't be ads.
trying to keep the momentum going.
So that should work. For anybody looking, or you can go to ustvgo.tv if you're in America. Those kind of things. So in that message there, it doesn't need to be pinned. But all right, guys. I think I'm gonna get out of here now. Because I hope that works. I hope you have a way to watch. Hopefully everything's good now for anyone looking for that game, or it's ustvgo.tv for the Michigan State game. I'm going to get out of here, everybody, because I need to go get something to eat and kind of start my evening and everything like that. Got a phone call to make and yada, yada, yada. So, alrighty. Thank you guys for a fun stream. Hopefully that works. But, yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you very much. Have a good rest of your day. The Tigers had a good one. Have a good rest of your afternoon. I may or may not stream tonight. I'll let you know on the YouTube thing when my next stream is going to be on a YouTube posting or community post. So keep watch for that if you're curious. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out. Go Patriots. Go Lions. And, of course, go Tigers. 5-2. Big win. And peace. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.